Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Moonshot murder mystery. My name is Riley Hopkins. My pronouns are he and they, and you'll see with me a bunch of wonderful people from other wonderful Moonshot shows. And we all are playing some specific characters. But let's go through and do a quick introductions of ourselves, pronouns, and the screen, even though it's all on the screen, just for posterity's sake, shall we? So, starting with Camilla.
Hi, I'm Camilla. She, her, or plural they, them pronouns. One of my other system members, Claudia, is on the Three Little Words podcast. I'm going to be playing Daisy tonight. Hi, I'm Daisy.
Andrew.
Wah, 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 wah. I'm Wario. I'm Andrew, he, him pronouns. You know me. Pass it over to Wheels.
Oh, I'm Wheels, they and them pronouns, and I'm going to be portraying
Jacqueline.
Hey, I'm Jacqueline, she and her pronouns, and I'm going to be portraying Peach.
Audrey.
Hey, I'm Audrey. I use she or they pronouns, and I'm going to be playing Birdo tonight.
Jake.
Hello, I'm Jake. I use they and he, and I will be Donkey Kong.
Jeff.
Hello, my name is Jeff Stormer. My pronouns are he and his, and tonight I am playing the Great Waluigi.
We were right to take the Discord noise suppression off. It worked. PB.
Hi, folks. I'm PB. They, them pronouns. You can hear me on Gahooligans. And I am playing Toad, and I want to take a moment right now to sincerely apologize to your eardrums, and especially to my own vocal cords for what's going to happen tonight.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I have they them pronouns. I also use they them pronouns. I'm the creator of Additional Postage Required, and today I'm taking a voice that's normally up here and bringing it down here to portray the role of Bowser. Hello.
There's an ad going right now. Twitch is a motherfucker.
We should just keep going.
Yep. Jory.
Hey, I'm Jory. You know me from being Jory. I'm portraying Lakitu, you know, the guy who follows you around with the camera in Mario 64. And even though I'm playing Lakitu, I'm still Jory. So keep that in mind. This isn't your chance to become Jory while I'm temporarily someone else.
Aaron.
Hello, I'm Aaron Catano Saez. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Dr. Mario.
And finally, Juliet.
Hi, I'm Juliet, and I'll be playing Toadette tonight, and they, them pronouns.
All right, gamers. We are here. We're in the party. And as the ad fully ends, and everyone who isn't a one, if you didn't like that ad, it's possible to solve that. I'm letting you know. But we need to move on with this. We need to start. The only way to start is by starting. And so I look to our omnipresent narrator, our up there in the great beyond, and I ask, what's going on?
Hello, it's me, the omnipotent narrator, who has definitely all of the PDFs filled up for this.
Can you give it another go and say, it's a me?
It's a me, the narrator. I'm going to real quick read the rules and setting, and then we can fucking jump into it.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to a game of intrigue, imagination, and deduction. Your objective is to try to solve the murder of Mario. Do this by chatting with your fellow partygoers. Find out their secrets, get them to divulge gossip, learn about their relationships, and figure out what everybody was up to the night of the murder. With the correct pieces of information, you may be able to solve the crime. Do ask questions, trade information, choose what information to share and with whom. Don't withhold your information, lie, or make up fake information. Your character sheet contains the details of your alibi, along with secrets, gossip, and relationships pertaining to each of the other characters. Everyone also has a unique quirk and optional aspect of your character just for flavor. Everyone is a suspect. The culprits will know, S is in parentheses, there could only be one culprit, I need to make that clear, will know who they are and have received special instructions. A fabulous prize awaits whoever solves the mystery. That's news to me. We don't have a prize. Moving on. The setting, Mushroom City, a juxtaposition of old and new, a couple hours outside the bustling metropolis of New Donk City. On one end of Mushroom City lies the Old Town, guarded estates and old money, with Mario and Peach's manor like a castle in the center. On the other is the university and surrounding area, a college town burgeoning into a modern city with a growing art scene, nightlife, and middle class. You have all received an invitation from the desk of Donkey Kong Esquire, attorney at law, requesting your attendance at the reading of the Last Will and Testament of Mario Mario. Join us for a cocktail hour followed by the reading. Please bring the contents of this envelope to the event. You also have all been given a copy of the Mushroom City Gazette, which has a front page article called Community Mourns Mario about Mario's death. It also has an optional crossword puzzle that contains absolutely no clues to the mystery, but you can do it if you want. You are all here at, I believe, Mario and Peach's estate, their manor even, the Mario Manor, to hear the reading of Mario's Last Will and Testament. One among you has that Will and Testament to read to kick this off.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here. For Mario's will, it's a tragedy, but I'm going to go ahead and read this to honor his wishes. The Last Will and Testament of Mario Mario. It's a me, Mario. If you are reading this, I am dead. In fact, my life was taken from me by one of you. You see, in my time, I have made many enemies throughout Mushroom City. For a me to meet such an unexpected demise could only mean a foul play. And so, I have gathered the suspects. You sit among my friends, a family, business associates, and some loose acquaintances. But you are also among liars, thieves, and criminals. Many in this room had their reasons to see me shuffled off this mushroom coil. But only one of you had the motive, opportunity, and a means. Now that I am gone, who knows what secrets may come to light. I will bequeath my vast fortune to whosoever can uncover the killer. You have until the end of the evening to crack the case. Find out what transpired in the hours surrounding my murder, and be careful who you trust. Kindly listen to my administrative assistant, Toad, as they facilitate tonight's proceedings. And a shout out to Mr. Donkey Kong Esquire for drawing up this document and holding it until the event of my untimely death. He called me paranoid, but I am vindicated. Lastly, I would like to plug my business one last time. Mario Brothers Plumbing is your one-stop shop for all of your plumbing needs. Mario Brothers Warp Speed Guarantee trademark promises a service in 15 minutes or less. Call 1-800-MARIO to learn how we can help you. It has been an honor to unclog your drains, and best of luck to those of you who dare play this mushroom game. Here we go, Mario Mario.
Whichever one of you motherfuckers killed my goddamn brother, I will beat the shit out of you, I promise you.
Oh.
Nerve of him plugging his business at the end of all of that. I mean, really now.
He's hustle, he's every day.
It was a little uncouth.
Hey.
I need to hit at the bar after this.
It seems that one of us has drawn the card of death. Who shall take the card at the end of the evening? That is the theme of the mystery that lies before us.
Who invited that guy?
Who
Does
the
anyone
fuck
know
is
him?
this guy?
I was going to say that there was a bad energy, but then the stage magic began to happen, and we've reached a new low.
I have to agree with the bad energy. It's a really, really dark aura. Disgusting, really.
This is a natural consequence of peering between worlds where life and death speak to me as there's. You speak to one another. I am the great Waluigi, star of stage and screen, magician extraordinaire.
I'll tell you what the dark energy is. It's those winter colors he's wearing. It's July.
Get his ass burned.
Purple is a regal color. It is a color of a king.
Fuck you.
There is a point there.
Does anyone know this man? I wasn't fucking around when I said it a minute ago.
DK.
Can we simply not pay attention to the strange wizard and focus on the fact that my husband is dead and has been killed by one of us?
Yeah, I can't imagine who would have wanted to kill
Emotions
Mario.
been a little uncouth.
Listen,
I
Peach, it's all right. We're gonna figure it out. They're in this room. We're gonna crush.
Oh,
their
the
head.
comforting presence of Luigi. Of course.
All right, I ain't getting out of this without a comforting glass of mushroom and tonic. Anyone want to meet me over at the bar?
I'll join.
I can handle about 6 people joining me.
I mean, I don't know why you're asking. You told me I have to follow you all night.
That's true.
Again.
I can handle 4 other people.
The
I think I'll
Lakitu
join
loves
you.
me. I'm coming.
I will
Well, if
come as
Yoshi's
well.
going, then I'm going.
What number is that?
I think if I understand correctly, it is Luigi, Wario, Birdo, Yoshi, and
And
Lakitu.
Lakitu,
That's fine.
and Toadette. I need one more.
No, I'm just counting.
Oh.
Daisy, you may take the spot of the great Waluigi.
Thank
Oh, well,
God.
thank you,
Consider it
Waluigi.
gesture
That's
of
very
friendship.
nice of you to
Wonderful, absolutely fantastic. Hey, let's go the fuck over here. Come on. And then we go da, 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 da. And we cut to and it fucking worked. Hey, I fucking pull up to the bar. Can I get 2? What'd you say? Mushroom and tonic?
Yeah, give me a mushroom and tonic.
Mushroom and tonic. 2 of those. Anyone else? You want something? I'm buying.
None for the camera boys. Got to get stuff from my campaign going.
None for the camera.
Anyone want anything a little different? Little harder, maybe?
It's Birdo. It's a little bit right now. It's actually, you know what?
Oh, that's pretty rich coming from you, Luigi.
It is pretty rich. I'm thinking about it actually, and yeah, you know what? You know what would help me grieve? Bit of a party. Mario's a party guy, you know. I remember him. We thought it was all business, right? But he knew how to throw down like the best of them. You know what I mean? And so it makes me happy. So yeah, give us a little bit of that extra stuff. Can the kid have that?
Yeah, I could say it does. I saw you the night of the night that Mario died. You were a little wasted over at my campaign party.
Yeah,
You were also gone most of the night. What?
I was
Like-
speaking with Luigi that evening.
Yeah. What'd you all talk about?
You know,
It
we were talking about
it
fashion,
was
right?
it was a Mario family matter. It's something that I'm sure is between brothers.
Yeah, it's we don't need to get too deep into nothing. I can tell you right now, the reason you didn't see me, I'll tell you, partying is a hard work. And that's the thing that my brother knew a lot about, hard work. And so I see him, and I just really wanted to throw down, you know? I just wanted
Although,
to-
where did you go after we spoke?
I gotta be real with you. I got fucking blitzed. And I passed out. I got crossfade.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, we did shots, and you were like ahead of me.
Yeah,
You were-
came over to see me. Told me you had my vote, huh? Still holding true?
You
Wario 2024, Wario for mayor, Mushroom City.
Hey. My brother, the beautiful, recently deceased, we love him. I love him a lot. You know what I mean? But you understand the importance of Fire Flower. You know what I mean? You understand the importance of having a good drug. But it's and you know, it is legal right now, so everyone should be chill.
In front of my lackey here, I can't confirm nor deny that I have any interest in Fire Flower, nor have I ever seen it around in this city. But by golly, it's a problem, and I would get rid of it if I could. You know what I mean?
I take it for glaucoma.
I take it.
It has
for the-
beautiful aura cleansing properties.
Now, I do want to ask while we're all hanging out here, you know, I'm Mr. Wario, of course. I know where you were. I just want to touch base. Birdo, outside of, you know, our normal events, how are you taking it? I know, you know, I guess how's everyone taking it? How's everyone feeling?
I'm glad it was the lesser of the Mario Brothers.
Hey.
The overalls, really? Sorry, I know we were supposed to keep that
It's-
between us, Luigi, but with the overalls,
He's
I
a
can't
working.
with him.
He was a working
Listen.
man. All right, and I
hear
get
the
it.
way Yoshi went off about it. They were like, woof. I mean, I'm a fashion person, and listen, Yoshi, I love you. You're an experience. You're a stellar, obvi. But that was like really aggressive. What was going on there?
There are certain lines that must not be crossed. The time of year, the underwear outerwear combination, it wasn't working, and the man just can't go around as the head of a business like this. And I simply brought it up to his brother, see if we could do an intervention.
I had planned one. We were maybe gonna sit down and have some conversations and refreshen up the look a little bit. You know, plumbers, they could be stylish. You know, I mean, hey, plumbers, they could be stylish. You know, but is it?
I'd already made some of the garments. You would have loved to see them.
Yeah, we would have. I'm gonna miss him a lot. I do.
I just feel so badly for
I'm
Peach.
sure you will.
For Peach. Oh, Peach.
Oh.
Yeah, she's taking it hard, I think, and I think it'll work out though. You know, she's.
I mean, how
strong.
could she not?
Yeah, real hard life that one's had.
I don't know. I
Completely
love
blue
the
aura.
ensemble, but the whole "oh, my husband's dead, who did it" thing was a little much for me.
Listen, Mario is a man for drama. We all know that. He likes the style. He likes the panache. He may wear overalls, but he's got style in his heart, and that's the thing I've always loved about him.
You think your brother had style in his heart?
I mean, one of us here is a killer, right? Who would do that besides someone real stylish?
Are you,
I mean, not
wait, are
necessarily.
you saying that
someone
Mario
who's
said
killed
Mario
himself?
Killed
No,
himself?
one of us here is a killer. So who would put all these potential killers together except someone stylish?
Oh.
Why don't you have another drink and
Yeah.
sit quiet in the corner?
Yeah. Real quick, you looked real happy. I gotta know, what were you talking about with the lawyer? You seemed pretty chipper about that.
The
Was there some kind of finalization that you thought was going through or something?
Who are you asking?
Talking to Luigi, saw you talking with Donkey Kong at the fundraiser.
I mean, it's
Looked real chipper before he disappeared after that, like you had to take care of something.
I mean, I'm real chipper because I was cross flamed. I was slamming drinks. I was slamming Fire Flower. I'm chipper because of that, man.
You normally do your legal business while cross-flamed?
DK's a friend. I don't get to see him too often. He's busy with me. He was busy with Mario doing lawyer and business shit. I don't get to see the big guy come back.
me.
You know, he used to rap.
How much legal work? I don't know if I want to hear that. How much legal work does a plumber need?
Hey, I have been less involved in business recently. You know what I mean? And so it's I don't know too much about what they were doing. I guess I'm gonna have to find out though, huh? Hey.
Can I ask, Luigi, where did you wake up? Because after we talked, I looked for you. I spent most of the rest of the night with Yoshi, right? And then I tried to find you again because, again, you were pretty far gone by the time we were doing shots already.
That's true.
And I couldn't find you. And then Yoshi and I left together. So where did you end up?
Well, in case you don't remember, you were talking to me at one point.
I was. Hey, listen, everybody. Let's take a second with the questions and let's get another round of drinks on the house for everybody. Including the little guy, huh? With the camera.
None for him. He's on the clock. You're on the clock.
Yeah, you're on the clock, hey buddy. Come on, let's get some more.
I'll
Yeah,
take a
Luigi.
water. Wario's making me drive him home.
Yeah, looky Lou, no drinks for you. Don't listen to Luini over here.
Should we cut to another scene? All right. Toad, Toadette, Bowser, and Waluigi on deck. Cut.
Sounds like the plan.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Boop, and then update. Bam! I'm still here. That's not supposed to happen. Give me 1 second. PB's camera did not flip over. Thank you for your patience. Bink bonk. Bink. And now update that.
May we?
You're clear.
We're good? Okay, cool. Toad, little man, how are you doing in all this?
Yeah, my little Toad. How are you doing? My favorite grandchild.
Oh my
Thanks,
goodness.
boy.
Look,
Rhizo.
it's been a rough couple months, you know? I mean, like, Mario's dead and I'm still doing the Toad voice. You know,
Wait,
you
is
loved it so much, and I'm trying to get myself out of it, but I can't.
Oh, I want to say anytime you swung by the bar, I heard you do it there too. Is that? I hate to be one of what I'm now realizing must be many, but is that not your natural speaking voice?
No, well, it is now. It's. He said it helped with the whole Mario vibe, the persona.
That does sound like him.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you must understand, as I have traveled from a great distance away, a land of theater and majesty known as New Jersey, I can sense the familial relationship between the one called the Toad and the one called the Toadette. But what is this burgeoning a friendship between between Toad and the Bowser?
Oh, it's nothing burgeoning about it. Toad's a regular over at my bar, over at the what's the name of my bar? Over at Bullet Bill's.
Toad, is this true? You're spending time over in Bullet Bills? That's not the way
don't
we
say it like
raised
that.
you.
He was pushing me real hard, you know? Like, with the whole mayor and stuff getting ready, getting campaign platforms together. He was expecting me to do all the work while still also running all the plumbing. It was... Luigi doesn't do shit around here. Sorry.
It's like Peach
all right.
loses her husband, and then my beloved Grand Rhizo, my little shroom, getting in with the wrong crowd. No offense, Mr. Bowser.
Listen, now, first off, my establishment.
With shady lawyers.
Are you not someone to be trusted, Miss Bowser?
First off, I would like to make several statements this time. First off, Bullet Bills is a perfectly reputable establishment. I have spent a lot of time and money to get back on my feet after breaking things off with the man who's the reason we're all here today.
I see a friendship, and the veil of time and space opens up to me, and I see a friendship in your past with the deceased of the spirit of the great Mario.
I don't like the way you talk, and so I'm going to continue talking so that you don't.
Bowser,
It's true.
please continue. I even prefer you over him.
Mario and I.
Mr. Magical New Jersey guy.
Waluigi. Alas, mine is a tale of great woe. I, Waluigi.
He's talking again. Why'd you do
20
this?
sentences or less.
I am
20?
There are known to be two Mario brothers. Alas, I must reveal that there is a third, and it is I, the great Waluigi. Separated at the birth from the Mario brothers, raised in a faraway land, trained to be a magician. I have come here to seek solace and closure with the family that I did not know I had until adulthood.
What? Now I'd like to. I've known Mario since we were children, since he was a child and I was just a little lizard fresh out of an egg. I've never heard hide nor hair. I understand you're claiming separation at birth, but you've got to have more of a story to go. What's your game here? What's your grift? There are grieving people in this house. None of them know you, and now you're claiming
I merely seek closure at the loss of a family that I only know I had recently.
Well, let me tell you something about that family. Mario and I were business partners once. I had an idea. Back in the business, I had an idea for pipes that could warp you anywhere in no time flat, and that... I promised myself not to get angry about it anymore. I don't get revenge anymore. I have my own life. But he stole it all from me. So if you think that you're going to get anything from their family by wandering back into it indeterminate, undisclosed number of years later, you've got another thing coming to you.
Mr. Bowser, is this how you ended up in this life of mishap and criminal element?
You're surprised, Toadette. He doesn't even know my name. No one knows my name.
I'm sorry to hear this, Mr. Bowser.
Hold on. I'd like to back up a moment. Like with the accent, is your name not Toad? And if no one knows it, don't be mean to me about it.
With all of you and no one remembers my name! Everyone just sees I'm Toad. Yeah. Everyone just calls me Toad.
My little Shroomy, we've always called you Toad. Everyone has always called you Toad. We've always been at war with anything other than calling you Toad.
You, Toad's older relative, Toadette person.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Grandmother, actually.
Do you know his real name?
My little Shroom. Now, I must have been around too many years, seen too many little fungal outgrowths.
She's a little senile.
Now, although that is a good point I'd like to bring up. I did just call you Toadette person, despite the fact that I've just remembered by looking at my character sheet. You of course have been close to Peach and Mario for some time. I'd say you've certainly known him more recently than I have. Do you have any insight into all of this?
I never trusted you all this time, and I hate to think ill of the dearly departed, but if his stealing your what do you call it, a technology, these warp pipes, if that's why you ended up with this criminal element, then I think you might have been misunderstood this whole time. What a tragedy on a tragedy, and now this idiot is here, and that's 3 tragedies on a tragedy. Like he says he's the 3rd brother. Really makes you think.
To know about what has unfolded behind us. It is on each of us to unravel the truth this evening. That shall be the ultimate trick of the magic.
Now, Toad, I was going to speak to you. Now, Toadette, if you need to cover your ears, you may, but
yes,
the night
Mr.
of the
Bowser.
I do remember seeing you in my bar on the night of the murder. Do you remember? Listen, if I can be blunt, how much of the night do you remember?
I mean, do you remember who broke my arm? Because I don't.
Well, I remember you getting into a fight with one of my thwomps, the bouncers. Frankly, I couldn't tell you who swung first, but regardless if you swung at him, I know what he's made of and I know what you're made of.
Yeah, but you saw how late I was there, so I'm pretty sure that gives me an alibi.
It gives you an... No, Toad, listen. I wasn't accusing you. I was trying to... You and Daisy were having some drinks, from what I remember, saying some choice words about our old friends. And I wondered if you might have any... I like you, Toad. I wouldn't think that way of you. I want to know if you have any idea who you might have think did this.
Well, I did see Luigi like that night. I bet you did too.
And
I heard him saying that he wasn't gonna vote for Mario. Even though, they're like best brothers and all that.
Bought a whole round of shots for the place.
Never trusted that fucker anyway.
Bought a whole round of drinks for the whole place and then just off like a ghost.
Yeah, almost like he was celebrating something.
Oh.
I don't know.
Now, I've had
Mr.
my
Great
knees covered this
Waluigi.
whole time, but just out of coincidence, that sounds like something that could be, I don't know, foul play.
Oh, yeah, foul play! The night of a murder! Wow! Anyway, Mr. Great Luigi, if you are this third sibling, perhaps you should press your newfound brother.
I shall do just such a thing. There may be more illusions to peer through the void through on this most historic of evenings.
And if Luigi is guilty, then he deserves to deal with this guy.
Exactly.
That we can most certainly agree on.
We'll ensure if he is guilty that he is dealt with properly.
Is that?
That's a scene.
I believe that scene.
We pan
Yes,
out.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, all right.
Pan out from there to the next group in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Daisy.
Oh, the
Oh.
cameras haven't updated. No. there.
Hello. Hello, Doctor.
How's
How are
business
you?
been?
Oh, you know, it's been. How is your business? How are you? How are things?
Oh, well, things have been excellent. If you catch my drift, and you should be receiving a little package in the mail shortly.
You're not very subtle, Doctor, are you?
I don't know what you mean.
Doctor, does this package have anything to do with your new hobby you've taken up recently?
I don't even know what you mean, Peach.
Hmm.
You mean my tennis game?
Your tennis
mean-
game. Perhaps it is your tennis game.
My croquet play?
Your croquet playing? Perhaps it is that as well. I don't know what it is you do in your spare time. The thing I want to talk about here is just how could that poison have gotten to him?
Something that's been keeping me up lately. But I want to know, how are you doing? Everyone's wondering, where's Peach? But I'm wondering, how is Peach?
Yes, Peach. How are you holding up?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Daisy. You're such a dear friend. And thank you, Doctor. I've been better. I was with my dear friend Margot Robbie, of course, and we were doing a Sudoku race. I beat her quite handily, but it helped relieve my stress. But it's been so terribly hard to keep it up. I need us to figure this out together.
Yes. It's been
Do you
trouble.
have any? Mhm.
Well, I've noticed that you've been suffering lately from what we call in the profession as stage 1-3 fever. Now, what that's going to be is a kind of a compulsion in order to climb atop a flag emotionally and slide down. So what I need you to do is stay upright, keep your head up, kid.
Exactly. You have to keep all of your chakras in line, Peach, at this time. It's the most important, especially the heart chakra.
Daisy, is there anything that we can do for Peach to help keep Peach up, to keep that flag up high? You know, is there anything? What do you, in your professional opinion, what do you recommend for someone to stay up, stay alert, stay on top of their game? You know? Indeed.
I'm not sure, really.
I have to object. Not object, but Daisy, I appreciate your proclivities and your business, your wonderful business, but I think I'll be fine on my own without any, homeopathic cures or anything like that.
Well, suit yourself. I'm not here to force anything on anyone.
No,
Of course.
judgment at all. Just merely talking about Fireflower, and how great it can be, for grief.
It's very cleansing.
I'm sure it is. And Daisy, thank you for being such a dear and for being so kind and understanding and accepting when I didn't give you that loan the other year. I've been reviewing my past now that Mario has passed, and I truly just don't think that that would have been the right decision for me, and I stand behind my own decisions, but I just wanted to say thank you.
No, of course. I completely understand where you are coming from. Of course, we've been childhood friends. You've known me for what? Several decades. But I completely understand.
Well, not that many decades, right?
If somebody didn't stop lying about their age, maybe it would be more. But I understand where you were coming from, and please know that I did find another investor. So it's no problem.
Wonderful. That's the great news. Now back to the important matter of my husband's death.
Yes.
Doctor, Doctor, what sort of insight do you have on this? Surely you have some access to great poisons research. You have perhaps what sort of resources do you have here? Do you have can you call on a coroner? Can you call on an expert?
I have a pretty extensive knowledge of the poison that was used. It was a poison mushroom extract, to be exact, that had to be slipped. It's pretty simple and easy to obtain, actually. It's not anything that's challenging to find or anything like that. Do you happen to know anyone who was also in the house that night with you? It's a common ingredient found in a lot of things, actually. So, not for me to say, but I think whoever was with us that evening when I was over your house, it's highly logical that they may have been the culprit.
No.
I'll say it. Toadette was there. Toadette
Dear
may have had
Toadette,
something to do with this.
absolutely not. How could Toadette have? I trust Toadette with my life. I wouldn't, and certainly with my husband's life as well. I don't think that she could ever do that. I mean,
I know. It's a terrible thing. It's an awful accusation to make, and we love Mario. Mario is the best. He's just like me, just much more attractive.
the strong chin, the wonderful mustache, brunette hair.
All of those things that I lack. Yes. Thank you.
Now, Peach, I wanted to put forward another theory for you, kind of along what Dr. Mario was talking about, because I was actually out last night. I stopped by Bullet Bill's, dive bar, but I do like to see what people are up to, And I actually had a conversation with Toad. Toad was just drunk off of their mind, and they just kept going on and on and on about how upset they were about working for Mario, about how they felt belittled all the time, and how they felt demeaned, and how they felt they were better than doing this, and that they wanted out of this situation, but they just really, I don't know. I don't think that Toad would be capable of that. But they were particularly violent that night, too. They got into a fight with a bouncer there.
They did indeed.
Violent?
Yes. Toad came by my office the day afterward with a broken into arm.
My gosh. That's absolutely horrible. Toad is the assist, correct? The little one? Okay, I understand. That's awful. I can't imagine. I guess I frankly did not know what to expect of that little thing. I don't quite. Toad, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Toad.
Of course, Toad. Toad. Now, Toad and Toadette, perhaps they have some sort of connection. What if Toad put a... Oh no, this is quite awful.
Go on.
I daren't say it.
You mustn't.
Dare.
Could Toad have used their grandmother through some violent extortion? We must figure this out tonight.
Oh my goodness.
We must.
I do love a juicy mystery.
And we cut to the next scene. Jacqueline, I believe you are about to be called over by a very specific individual.
I seek the services of the sister-in-law that I never knew. Peach, can I speak to you? Can I bare my soul to you?
Oh, strange wizard. Of course, we can talk in this private corner over here.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Listen, I didn't.
Are you fucking with? No. Are you fucking with me right now?
What has gotten you so upset? Don't you have the professional capacity to deal with this?
Because first of all, I would not be wearing this goddamn mustache if I was not a professional. Second of all, I've been hitting the books. How exactly were you gonna? How are you listed in the will that you're not gonna get a single gold coin out of your husband's death? There is something going on here. I need to know what that is. I need to know what is going on between you and your husband that would leave you in that position before any of this goes on further.
Listen, okay. My husband and we had such wonderful times. I mean, we're gold medal Olympicists together. And the fact is, he loved me and I loved him. And, you know, with his upcoming candidacy and all, and yeah, I truly don't know why he would leave me out of the will.
Okay. If I find out that I have been dragged here as some kind of patsy.
No. A patsy?
Listen. Crucially speaking, I'm going to clear this that I got here in my pocket is not the drug. This is the weapon. And I need you to know I am not playing when I tell you I'm going to stick up for myself if I get wrongfully accused of some shit tonight. Understood?
Of course. I completely understand. You don't act rashly, okay?
I understand. But I got to protect myself. I didn't get the reputation. I didn't get the reputation that I got through not being not being savvy in high-stakes situations. Now, I'm playing the clown. I'm being big. I'm being loud. You ask the questions, and we get to the bottom of this, and we get out of here in one piece.
You're right. We're a powerful pair, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Waluigi.
You listen. Between you and me, you call me Wally. Out there, it's Walu. It's the great Walu. The accent is it's holding on by a thread, but I'm trying. But we got you and me. We got this.
We've got this, Wally. We can do this.
Is that fucking mage over there?
It is I, the great Waluigi.
Hey,
he's talking again.
Hey.
Oh.
What's your
Hello,
deal,
everyone.
man?
My deal. My brother, sweet brother, it is I, your long-lost Mario triplet, the third Mario brother. I have come so far to rebuild a relationship that neither of us knew we had until moments ago. And here I come to find my brother dead before me.
You're fucking with me.
I am not fucking with you, I promise you.
Tell me something that only a family member would know about family.
Now, Luigi, before you get to...
Go ahead. The ether. There is much knowledge that family gained, and I know that there is a strife between the Mario brothers. In fact, I know that if we were to open that will, Luigi's name would not be mentioned. Things have not been good that I, being both blood and visionary.
You don't tell me what my fucking brother said. Me, I've only been mad at my brother once. That's it. I count.
Is that right?
Yes.
It certainly wasn't the night he died.
It wasn't.
No, Luigi, could perhaps the reason that you've never been mad at him be because he already gave you all the money you deserved in life?
Peach, you're going through it. You don't know what you're saying. I'm not going to hold that against you, okay? You.
Did you get mad?
Purple Man. Don't. I love my brother, all right? It's the Mario brothers. Luigi, Mario. You're Princess Peach. Is it Peach Mario? I didn't fucking think so. Purple Man. You look me
Well, then
right
how
in the
come you
eyes,
said you're gonna vote for me?
Me? I'm Listen, there's only one person running right now. Hold on. Let me talk to the Purple Man. Purple Man.
There's a moment between brothers.
My bad, my bad.
You look me right in the fucking eyes right now. And you tell me, are you my brother?
I give you my word on my life that I am the third Mario brother, Waluigi Mario. We were separated at a very young age, and I was raised far away, and I have come back here to earn your trust as a family member.
I got precious few of those right now. Come here.
And I come. Hold on, wait.
Luigi.
What is this behind your ear? Ah, it's a quarter.
This guy's got it, dude. He's got it.
He was practicing that before me and Toad and Toadette started talking to him. Don't take that too far.
Waluigi Mario. I'm glad. It's so nice to not be alone.
I understand. It is important that we hold on to the family that we have. Isn't that right, Peach?
Of course. Now, Wario, Lakitu, you two are. Have you had a drink yet? Are you doing all right?
I'm not allowed to drink.
Yeah, he's lackey number 1. Like, don't disrespect him. He's not lackey 2.
Of course.
Yeah, we're doing good. I got a good drink. I get to watch the brother of the person that was gonna face me in this election. I get to watch him unravel. You seem like you're holding up well. Mazel tov. And I get to see my good friend Bowser here. So, I'm here.
Good friend's a strong word, but
Hey, Mr. Bowser.
Not quite like you used to be with Mario. What happened there? You guys used to be close, and then what happened?
That's true. You said maybe, you know what, I was going to ask you this in private, but I don't think it matters because guy's dead. You had something you were going to tell me. I backed off because I got to pay off my student loans. That shit's fucking crazy how much they're charging to go to college around here.
I know.
But
I know.
you had something you said you were going to give me on a piece I was working on, and I couldn't do it.
More than a few Mushroom U dropouts come by my bar. I know how it is. Yes, it's actually great that you bring that up because I was going to ask you about that. I've already told a couple people, and it's something I've held as not quite a secret. Luigi knows about it. That's right, Luigi. That's the first words I think I've spoken to you in a decade. Years ago, back when Mario and I did business together, I had an idea that he liked so much, he took it and made it his. And I was willing to expose that and tell you all about it. You backed off. Now, I was curious about that. Look, I get it. I know it's hard out there. I know there's a lot of things some people will be willing to do to get someone off their back. If, let's say, God rest his soul, the late Mr. Mario were pressuring you, anything of the kind, to back off talking to me about what I know, about what I could have done.
It was for business.
Fun for us.
It was for business.
Was him taking it and making it his idea for business? Was him outing me from the company for business? It took a long
have
time.
The Bowser Bros plumbing services. What's the deal here? What's a business?
We could have called it anything. I didn't even ask for my name on the sign. It was the pipes. It was the pipes that can take you anywhere. It was warp pipes. The whole idea was mine. And Lakitu, I have to ask you, did Mario come to you and say, hey, don't talk to Bowser. Don't talk to this shady bar owner. I know the reputation I have. If he used that against you, he's not going to come chasing after you if you admit it now.
Hey, nothing on you. I have no reason to distrust you. It's more of like I said, I got a lot of money backed up on student loans. That Mario family, I think they control so much more. They have influence in city council and the banks, everything. He was telling me if I even tried to talk to you, I would lose everything. Make sure I could never get another job. He could string to that. Oh, weird. My rent is 3,000 more coins than it was last month. He'd try to repossess my cloud. This is the only way I can get around town. My family's we've never been the best at sports in school, so this is a lot easier for me to fly around this way instead of walking around.
That's not true. That can't be true.
Yeah. No, I
It
know
was-
you almost wrote an expose for the Gazette.
Yeah, exactly.
About the Mario. Is that why you dropped it?
Yeah, I started threatening my family.
He would.
I just
don't
I'm
fucking lie about him.
I was
No.
all those like bullshit jobs I had to go through in college. The unpaid internship that I had to do when I was following him, jumping into fucking paintings without health insurance. Do you know how much that fucks you up to jump into paintings and not be able to see a doctor? Your body can't handle that. It's like re-entering from space, which we know Mario controls the healthcare system. He went to fucking space, 2 different goddamn adventures in space. His body's fine, his bones are fine. I have to figure out all that shit myself. On top of student debt, medical debt. I can barely cover my rent. I can barely get food. I have to I have to beg for like leftover mushrooms. It's unbelievable.
And to think, guy like that almost became mayor.
Peach, is that true?
You don't
Now-
get that with Wario. Drain the sewer pipes, y'all.
Peach, is that
Peach.
true?
Yeah, Peach, I'd like to hear from you. You're the connection between the Marios and this high society life.
I don't want to stand here for another minute listening to this ambulance chasing, this muck smearing, this muck raking, this muck writing a fool of someone who can't even get through college properly. I have 7 degrees. Do you understand that? I know that it's hard to get a degree. I have 7 of them. I'm a PhD 7 times over. And it's not that difficult. You act like you're so oppressed. But you know what? Mario had his faults too. Mario had his troubles as well. And now he's dead and you're still alive. So why not think before besmirching his name like you are?
Mario's a class traitor. He married into money. He was a blue-collar worker and took the easy way out.
I resent that idea. I am an ally of the poor.
Why is there one big castle and the rest of us live in apartments?
Look, Lucky too. Lucky too.
He's asking good questions. Lakitu, free drink at my bar next time you come by.
Lucky too.
Thank you.
I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. I promise. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Lackey One. I'll help you the way I can. I know how to take care of you.
Thank you. That's why, I mean, you're going to be mayor now, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was always going to be mayor. Just because Mario was running doesn't mean he was going to win, but I mean, I'm definitely going to be an easier ride now. Don't have to spend as much on ads. That's all I'm saying.
We need some more drinks. We need some more drinks. Who the fuck's the bartender? Can I get some more drinks for everybody, please? 2 for the little man.
Yeah, none for him. He's working tonight.
It's Wario, Lucky. I saw you that night, right?
I doubt you remember it. You were drunk as hell.
Yeah, you were. I'm surprised you remember any of the night. Like, you were barely there.
How many places did you get to that night, Luigi?
More than one.
That's evident. You were at my bar as well.
Was that your bar? Was that my house?
Too?
Did someone say it was at your party, Wario?
Oh, you were definitely at my party.
You weren't at my party.
No. I had a campaign fundraiser that night at the Mushroom Motel. You can see this kid took a lot of pictures of me. Looking mayoral, everything. A lot of
Left at
people
the
tell
same
you that's
time.
where I was that night.
Left at the same time, too. He had to follow him all around that night. Tonight, I think, as well.
3 parties. It's all so cloudy. Are you sure you weren't at? Was Mario at? I'm sorry.
Sorry for what, Luigi?
I'm sorry for the way
Wait.
Mario treated you and you. It doesn't sound like
Luigi-
the Mario I know.
I'm gonna use my inside voice. I'm gonna use my talking to honestly someone like you at the establishment voice. You really didn't know any of it? You really weren't aware of the way Mario was treating people all these years?
I'm not in the books. I'm not.
You're in the city.
I'm in the city. I'm not in the books. I'm in the city. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. All I knew is he took care of me. I didn't ask where it was from. Then maybe that's on me.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Where's those
While
drinks?
while they're having their moment, Purple Guy, you know how to play tennis?
I have played a game or two in my time.
We should talk after this.
We should have a conversation. I think that you have an energy. The spirits, they speak to me as a magician. You have an energy about you. People, correct me if I am wrong. People assume that you are up to no good.
Always, but I mean that's
And
what you get. I'm always up to something.
And yet, I suspect the spirits, they tell me, if someone were to look into your background, there would not be a single crime committed. You have a clean record. Perhaps you have very good associates. Your photographer seems remarkably talented. Seems like someone we should trust if we were looking for someone to trust. However, you either have very good associates, or you are not the big bad wolf that people think that you are.
That's what I've been saying for years. Nobody believes me.
No one
Let's
knows
drain
to give
those
me a
sewer
job.
pipes, baby.
I appreciate this. We should find some time for the tennis, or perhaps, have you ever, do you hit the links?
I could hit a link.
I do love, when I am not, putting on the show, I do love to tee off. Perhaps we talk.
Perhaps we'll talk.
The annoying man mentioned spirits. I'm gonna pour everyone a shot of Fireball. It's the signature drink. Back at the bar.
I love some
For
Fireball.
obvious reasons.
I gotta find fucking Birdo. I need some more fire. And should we cut that scene there?
I think we cut a scene.
Yes. And ad is about to play. So I think we take a quick pause as we get the next scene ready.
It is currently running.
Ad break ends. Oh, well,
Let's
fuck
go.
it.
So go ahead and set the next one up, I guess.
Hell yeah. Fucking bada and boom. Update now. Boom, 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 boom. Next scene, you are on camera at the moment.
Well, the ad's on camera at the moment.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. I need Jake's camera. Bop, bop.
Oh, the way you said that, I thought it froze again or something. I was like, oh no.
You're good. It's just updating the spreadsheet and the other shit. Bada bing.
Right on.
Now. And I get you in.
Well, speaking of that, Big Ape, how you doing, bud? I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, you certainly calmed down since the last time I was talking to you.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize to you for that. You did the right thing telling me that Mario was gonna run for mayor against me, and I am sorry that I tried to shoot the messenger on that one, so to speak.
Well,
my bad. You're good. You're a good guy. Good counsel, and I'm glad that you're here now and still in my corner.
I try to help.
You provided legal services for both candidates for mayor?
Patient or your client confidentiality.
Cool. Just referring to what I just heard there, though. We can see some discrepancies. That seems a little strange. I do know for a fact that you've been working closely with the Mario family.
Yeah.
Seems odd for you to also be working with his political opponent.
He's not officially on my payroll at the moment. I obtained him for some legal counsel in the past, but at the moment he is not on payroll for me.
I was just at the campaign event.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoying a lovely evening.
Yeah, you looked pretty out of it last night. Like everyone was happy, cheering, going on, and you just seemed kind of like not there. What was going? Is there got something going on there?
Some people like not being there. For some people, that's fun.
I'm just dreaming about getting out of here and going to Delfino. I'm counting the days.
Aren't we
until
all,
that pension-
baby?
Just counting the days until that pension check arrives.
Speaking of checks, Doctor, I think you may have dropped this unmarked envelope stuffed with money. Oops.
I'll be taking that.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you
funny.
so
Anyway, I found that and I thought it was yours because it fell near you or something. Anyway.
No, it
What's
is
all that
indeed
about?
for me. What's what about?
I was returning a piece of property to Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
No.
Berto, when the money is involved, you're supposed to come to me about these things.
You.
Listen, you know I have an entrepreneurial spirit. I have so many hustles going, baby.
I love this for you, but when we're talking about under the table money, you gotta whatever.
No.
All right. Listen, we'll talk after this business is taken care of.
We're still on for brunch tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely. Rosé all day, baby.
Now, Yoshi, why is it that Birdo would be going to you in relation to any money under the table? Why is that, perchance?
As I just said to Yoshi, Doctor, I'm an entrepreneurial girl. I
Ah.
got a lot of irons in the fire.
Oh, a lot of irons in the fire. Is there something you're moving as well, Yoshi? Is there anything scooting around the streets? Is there anything hop-hoing about that you'd like to divulge to the group?
Oh, are you asking for gossip, honey? Because
no.
we'll be here all night.
I'm asking why you are employing my employee.
Oh, no. You've got that backwards. I'm not your employee. I'm your business partner, maybe. And you don't want to ruin a good thing that we got going here.
You work at a doctor's office?
I work with a doctor's office.
With a doctor's office for now, as long as things stay cool.
Mostly
Correct.
doing work returning envelopes of cash.
You know what, Doc? It's kind of weird that you've been ducking my visit calls. When you seem to have extra hands in the fire, so to speak.
Yeah.
You got new employees, but you can't see a simple patient. What's up?
Again, not his employee.
I got a spot back here I need checked out.
Ah, do you? You have a spot back there you need checked out, Wario. Well, that's wonderful. Why don't you make an appointment? The wait list is, I would say, for you about 6 months, and I'll be able to get to you.
Great.
You see, that's weird because when I wanted to write about that fire flower that's going on, he was more than happy to talk to me. He's #1 expert on that stuff.
Really?
You know.
Doctor, I have 3 prescriptions awaiting a refill.
You know, I did notice that someone in this group smelled like fire flower.
In fact, that's like half the ad revenue for the paper. There's just big ol' full color print pictures of the goddamn flower.
Yeah. It is. I am actually the forefront expert, Lucky 2, on fire flower. Thank you so much. Me and my incredible associate, Berto, we said, are researchers. We are scholars. We work in the medical field. So, of course, I have a vast knowledge.
We're bad
of that.
bitches.
We are indeed bad bitches, Lucky 2. Are you implying something about my ethics? This is off record, of course, so I'll feel free to ask. Are you questioning my business ethics, Lucky 2?
Lucky too, we're actually socializing healthcare if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, you can talk about healthcare. That's one way to socialize it. Sure. I'm just See, the thing is that Dr. Mario claims that there's nothing wrong with anything involving fire flower.
There is not,
And,
because there is not. It is non-habit forming. It is a wonderful way to relax. It is an incredible tool for many people, and many people here, I think, could benefit from the use of fire flower, as a matter of fact.
I mean, I have the rumors I heard while I was in school is I didn't have any of his classes. I just I took journalism, but some of my friends in the dorms who had classes with Donkey Kong, they thought he was way too checked out for 400 level classes, and there just seems something off about him. Way more than just he's getting close to tenure.
Sorry.
Well, my lawyer wouldn't know anything about. Well, my old lawyer wouldn't know anything about fire flower, would you, DK?
We're sorry,
of
just to
course
interrupt
not.
really quick. Were your friends complaining about having easy classes? What kind of nerds? Like, what kind of nerds were you hanging out with? I'm just sort of confused here about like what's going on.
Look, me, cheap, and shy guy, we want to get our money's worth when we go to school. We're taking out tons of loans from Mario's bank. It's the only place to give student loans. And if we're not getting any sort of quality education, it's really frustrating.
Donkey Kong is a trusted friend of the family and of mine. There is more than one Mario here, okay? Donkey Kong is a great individual. Donkey Kong is a great educator, aren't you, Donkey Kong?
Mario's here.
I make sure that all of my students get their degrees.
Every
I
single
take it
one.
very seriously.
Is that your job?
I'm a wonderful teacher. Yeah, I teach at the university.
No, I mean, making sure the students get the degree isn't part of your job. Making sure that some do not.
No, I'm a wonderful teacher. I take it very seriously. I want them all out of my classroom.
Wonderful teacher, wonderful teacher. That makes me think of that wonderful Wario phrase. Are you still going with that, Wario? How's the campaign going generally?
Look, I can't lie. Campaign's going great. Biggest competitor just dropped out unexpectedly. So
It's strange.
what can I say? Campaign's great.
It's strange because the last time I spoke to you, you seemed a little hard on cash. Is that still? You figured something out? How you funding the campaign?
Look, look, money comes from places. You get donors, you get people that want you to be in office. They help you get into office. What can I say?
Oh, you gotta show me them. I'll take all that I can get.
Well, if you want to campaign for me, maybe do a couple favors. I might throw a couple favors your way in the future.
Wario,
I got my finger in a lot of pies, a lot of mini games, so to speak.
Wario, can I ask you a question?
Hit me. I'm an open book.
What was your beef with Mario? Why? What do you have against him?
Look, my
Is it
beef with
Peach?
Mario.
Like, I just never understand you.
No, nothing like that. My beef with Mario is the same as anyone else's beef with Mario should have been. He thought he was so much better than us. He's a plumber, for God's sakes, but he's running around marrying princesses, having the biggest castle in the city. It grinds your gears when you want to be the biggest guy, and there's someone else who's shittier than you, who's the biggest guy.
And not to harp on it, but the overalls.
The overall, exactly. You get me.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. They were. His clothing choices were indeed terrible.
Come by the campaign
office.
office.
Cozy.
I'll get you a spot.
You're all right, Wario. You're all right. I don't care what they say about you in the papers. Lucky too.
Wow, you're reading the wrong papers. Read the Gazette. That one's mine. They know what the right thing to say is.
Yeah, they do. I have perused it from time to time. And this Lucky 2 character, I tell you, they are
Lucky
nothing.
One's pretty good, huh?
They're just slinging on you. Just been really attacking you lately. When really, the person that we need to be looking at is Mario. Right? Like, the person that we should be investigating is Mario, not you.
Well, I mean, he's dead, so probably the guy that killed him. But yeah, I like your energy.
Yeah, like, God, just an awful presence, and just a generally terrible individual and bad friend to all, and yeah.
He do something to you?
No, no.
Is there more to this? I know you guys just so happen to share a name, but is there something more to this that you
the secret fourth brother?
I
maybe
wish.
want to talk about?
I wish. No, just have the same name. Nothing special to it. Nothing at all. Nothing remarkable. No pipes. No shooting flames.
Physical similarity too.
Yeah, like nothing there much. I don't have a raccoon tail. I can't fly. I can't change my outfits. Just a doctor.
You can't change outfits. That would explain the smell.
Yeah. Mario smelled incredible. I can't get rid of this funk. And meanwhile, yeah, and he smelled incredible somehow. I'll never.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of that's like similar between you guys is, of course, your friendship with Peach. But I'm sure that's,
Yeah, Peach, best friend in the whole world, but never as close as Mario was, of course. Like, she's great. She's gonna have a rough road ahead of her, but she's great. She's great. Yeah.
Lakitu, are you getting my good side?
Absolutely. I know better than to not to.
Thank you, darling.
You don't have to take any photos of me. I only trust myself with it. That's why I take selfies as much as I do. So please, no photos.
I'll Photoshop you out of them.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There's some great Lakitu work that I've seen. Most of it involving me, but there's some great photography.
Yeah, it's just like it's kind of a girl boss thing.
Oh, I respect that about you.
You wouldn't get it, but it's just like a girl boss thing where I have to like just take my own photos and not trust anyone else to do it. Don't worry about it.
You are a girl boss. I will say impeccable girl boss.
Uh-huh.
Shall we cut the scene?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next on deck. Ding, ding, and... Oh, where's Jacqueline's camera? Waluigi and Toadette are on screen. Peach is coming. Ding, clear.
My lord. Okay. Wally?
Waluigi? Or Wally?
I've brought Toadette here.
Oh,
My
so-
dear Peach, I'm
so
here
it's
for you
Wally.
through anything.
Okay.
I think of you as my daughter. This strange man. Can we help you? Strange third brother.
Do you want to do the honors or should I?
Toadette, I trust you more than anything. I'm going to let you in. Thank you. I'm going to let you in on a secret. Waluigi, the great Waluigi here, is actually a private investigator.
Name's Wally
Listen-
Pop. My name's Wally Papadopoulos. I'm at a new donk. I've been
Wally Papadopoulos.
the whole to be perfectly clear, all of this, the Waluigi stuff, the mustache, the illusion, a place called New Jersey, all of it made up. I'm a new donk detective. I'm here to try and help figure out what is going on behind all of this.
I should have known no one could be that annoying in real life.
No.
You know, it's a good It's a good distraction if you're so ridiculous that people don't think that you're a threat.
That's a good idea. I should consider that sometime. Now, Peach, I do think we need to talk about the Moida.
Of course we do. Please, I haven't had a chance to speak with you yet about this as thoroughly as I would like to. Just get all of your thoughts out there to me and to Wally.
There's a secret. I'm worried about telling it in front of a detective, but you think we can trust Wally Papadopoulos?
Of course. That's why he earns the big bucks.
Client confidentiality. It's my specialty.
Now, I have to admit that I was maybe listening into something earlier, and I think Luigi might have something to do with this. I think he was at Bill's apparently my poor dear shroom, my little shroom Toad was there getting mixed up, and I don't know what. Luigi bought drinks for everybody and then disappeared like he was celebrating something and trying to make an alibi, and try to have some sort of story. And I don't know about all this, Peach. I mean, if you're like a daughter to me and Mario's like a son to me, then Luigi would be like a weird nephew son-in-law thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Odette, Luigi is, I mean, he's a buffoon, but he has a good heart somewhere deep down, and frankly, he's too inept to do anything. Don't you think so?
I suppose, but I mean, if we're talking about the crime, it's poisoning, right? You don't have
Yes.
to be that competent to sprinkle a little bit of easily sourced poison mushroom extract into somebody's tea. I mean, anybody, even somebody incompetent, could do something incompetent like that.
Well, you delivered the tea, Toadette. Did you not? You didn't see Luigi. Did you see Luigi at any point?
No.
No.
I saw you, and I saw Dr. Mario, and I saw Toad later, and he had a broken arm, and I was really worried about him, but I didn't see anyone who would be poisoning. I mean, you would never. Our Mario!
Our Mario.
And then Dr. Mario. I mean, he's a doctor. Why would a doctor do something like poison someone? I don't know. But I made his tea. Every night he drank tea. It was sweet upstairs. And I made the drink. I made the tea and I placed it in the room. And I locked the door. And Mario, Mario was the only other one with a key besides myself. And he always said the door should be locked. And I came back downstairs where you were.
So, Wally, let's go over this really quickly. I'm
Let's talk
very
through
sorry.
this. No. It's fine. This is. I'm used to a crying dame in my business. It's an unfortunate reality of the work. So
You're such a gallant gentleman. I thought you were a buffoon.
it helps if you think I'm a buffoon. So somebody poisoned the tea, hands it to Toadette, or poisons the tea. Toadette takes it, pours the tea. The tea has already been poisoned by the time it goes up to the suite. That's going to be the best time to do it, because then by the time Toadette pours the tea has already been poisoned. Did anybody have the tea? Like, when was the last time somebody had that tea before that night? Like, before the cup that killed Mario?
I don't know, but I prepared the drink, you know? So unless it was poison in the cup, or maybe the drink wasn't the poison and something else was poisoned, or No, but the tea had the poison, so I think it had to be after me. But the door was locked, and I had to keep up Mario with the key. Unless Mario poisoned himself, you're a private detective, Wally Papadopoulos. Does that ever happen in the cases you investigate, where
Stranger Things.
somebody poisons
Stranger
the tea and then
Things.
accuses everyone in the will, and then there's a bunch of moiters?
Stranger Things.
I guest starred on that TV show. Actually, it was a great experience. Those children are wonderful. I have to say, Mario, he requested his tea every single evening. It was the exact same way. Could someone have anticipated this ahead of time?
If he had a reliable schedule, somebody knew that he was going to request that tea, then they wouldn't have had to. They could have poisoned it after Toadette, or after Toadette served it one day before Toadette. That gives us a 24-hour window when somebody could have poisoned that tea. Anybody that could have stepped into that mansion, into that castle, in that time frame, that's going to be our likeliest suspect. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
And I think somebody close to his household, maybe somebody who would know his habits and work for him. Oh, never mind. Forget I said that. There's no way that somebody who is serving Mario could be involved, but somebody would have to know his habits to know his tea habits.
Toadette, I'm going to ask you this very, very carefully, and I need you to be honest with me. Were you threatened by that miscreant little toad into poisoning Mario?
Peach, after all these years, you would suspect me?
I don't know what to think anymore, Toadette.
I swear on all the years we've had together. I know this looks bad, but the only thing I know about Toad is I helped him get a job in the first place. But I have done no such favors since, and I know nothing. I hope they are involved. I hope, but they did not threaten me. They had a broken arm. I could push them over with a broken arm, right?
Toadette, I give you my word as a detective. This is my job. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to make sure that your employer that you clearly care about gets justice for this death. I give you this. You met me as a buffoon, but I promise you I am good at my job, and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, detective. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you, Peach. We will get through this together. We will get through this as a family. Nothing will need to change.
As family. Back to the floor with us. We have to investigate.
Hold on. I gotta get back in the. It is I, the great wall. Okay, I got it. I am turned to the sea.
He's so wild and crazy.
He's so silly.
5, 4, 3, 2. And camera's in.
Hi, Wario.
Daisy. A beautiful flower. How you doing?
You know, I'm, all things considered, I'm doing fine. I wanted to congratulate you, by the way, on your probably impending victory now that your only competitor is deceased.
Yeah, he raised a glass, right? It was going to be a hard fight, but not anymore.
Of course.
Hey,
I also...
Oh, go ahead. No, go right ahead.
You first.
Oh, I figured you might have something you want to say.
So, listen. I need an extension. Just 3 days.
3 days?
3 days.
Do it?
The Fire Flower money is coming in. Dr. Mario has a shirt.
Lackey one, turn off that microphone. Delete that last bit of footage.
Thank you.
So
here's the deal.
So you do know that it's being grown on your properties.
Here's the. I can't have you telling me that the money that you'll pay me back for my loan comes from a drug trade. I don't know anything about your drug trade. I don't know anything about these. I assume the doctor you got on call here. Look, I don't want my finger in that pie. I just want my money back. If you need 3 days, I can give you 3 days, but I don't need to know how you get it back, and I don't need to know where it's going. Capiche?
Capished.
Loan.
What was that? I didn't hear you.
It's just a loan, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, that makes sense.
Wonderful.
You know, I deeply appreciate that. I could tell right away your green aura, the compassion, the generosity coming from it. I just deeply appreciate it.
You know this aura's yellow, but I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I was wondering, who do you think did this?
Me? I got no idea. I didn't do it. I don't think Lackey One did it. The rest of these people here, I don't care. Truly, I bet it was someone inside the family, someone close to him. I don't know. All I know is I couldn't win a campaign off being the guy that killed Mario. So there's no need for me to do it. That's all I can tell you.
I just do you think anyone even actually killed him?
Who could say? The guy was a plumber. Lackey One, you got any ideas?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
What?
Well, which part? Me or him?
What do you mean that anyone killed him? Do you think he was in the prime of his life? He couldn't have just like died.
Yeah, people die in the prime of their lives all the time.
Death. Yeah.
Like
I mean,
JFK, his dad just did that.
Of course, exactly. I mean, the fact that he wrote into his will, "Oh, somebody murdered me here," the man was paranoid. How is he supposed to know
one of his
before
fucking
his
games again? All those bullshit games he gets all you high society socialites to play with him every weekend. Do you think this is just one of those?
Mm.
You think this is one of his Mario Party 8s?
Who knows? It could be Mario Party 9 for all I know.
I hope it's not 6.
Mm.
You got thoughts, Lackey One?
I just it you know, he knew I was going to release an expose on him, and he was threatening me in my career, and I just with all my debt I couldn't take that on. I couldn't take that chance, but something about this just seems really weird.
An expose on what?
Well, I know, and we should know, that he's not the great guy he tries to present himself as. And I think he has connections to all this Fireflower business that's going on. And I was hoping you had no clue that your property was being used to produce some of the product, but
Well,
don't
once
have
you delete
proof of
that footage,
now.
nobody has to know.
I deleted it for the camera just a little bit ago, so
I appreciate that.
Don't know nothing about that.
Well,
Well, I appreciate your insight, Black too.
Why you say we raise one more glass to the deceased?
all right.
Yes.
Mine's water, of course.
Of course.
To Mario.
To Mario.
Mario.
Next scene, I guess.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and click.
Oh, I apologize. I am struck by a visions. The veil of reality, it opens to me, and I see a letter. I see letter A plus A's all the way down.
Are
but they,
you really cold reading us right now?
But they are hidden. They are hidden behind the veil of flippant parties, as though someone wishes to hide who they truly are. I am overwhelmed by the spirits. This is not a cold reading. This is true magic. How dare.
Murdo, I don't think we're gonna be done for breakfast tomorrow.
Audrey muted.
No appearance to be muted.
So I was. Yeah. Hey, can I just ask what you're on right now? Because it seems super fun.
I am on the magical plane, and it reveals to me the secrets that we ourselves wish to hide. And it only asks the question of why we choose to hide those secrets.
So it's called, like, the Veil?
Indeed. The veil reveals many things, such as why someone may wish to hide a sterling college transcript behind the veil of innocent flippant party life. What secrets might they be working towards?
I'm not touching what you're throwing.
Anyway, Bruno, do you have anything to like?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm still kind of freaking out right now.
Oh, yeah, totally. I got you covered. All the time, forever, baby. Here you go. Don't worry
Peach has
about
been, like, looking at me, which she never does. She's been looking at me. And, you know, I'm here with this black eye and this broken wrist, and...
Sorry, who's been looking at you?
I'm just kidding. Peach! She never pays attention to me.
Yeah.
You look terrible. Did something happen?
I mean... Yeah, but, like, my flash is still working, yeah, right? I got the dots down, like you written in the paper.
Yeah, I did say spots were in, but something about this is not working for me, honey.
Now,
oh my fucking god, this is such a nightmare.
You say that the peach does not look at you. Is this are there many opportunities? Are you close to the princess?
Yeah, I'm the main family servant that lives near my grandma.
But you
Not that I ever get paid for that.
but you work in the castle.
Sorry, you don't get paid for it?
I mean, I get paid, but I don't get paid the amount that I, like, deserve, you know? If you work for a family for, like, 15 or 20 years, you'd expect more than one raise!
Well, upward mobility in the Mario family sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not everything, you know, we have nice stuff quarters here and all that. But, like, it's the lack of respect, you know?
Yeah. Have you considered getting a trust fund?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go and make sure that my parents are rich and not die in service to the Mario family.
I mean, it's worked for me. So.
I know it worked for you. Remember we went to some parties together. We got fucked up together.
Yeah. No, I know. Listen, Toad. As I said, I always got you covered. Actually, speaking of that, honey, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, put this right underneath it. You'll be fine in a few minutes.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
See?
Virgo,
No
you've been doing
worries.
so much
Hakuna
business
Matata.
Who haven't you been dealing to, honey?
I have a long-reaching network.
Well, that's perhaps you could pull from it a bit. I would like to leave and go home. So the earlier we find out who did this,
you thought that they were going to be useful? Stressed out like
Can I pitch something really quick? I just want to know if this sounds like completely wild or anything. What if I just say that I did it? I didn't do it, but everyone seems to think that I did. So if I just say I did it, because then I do get the inheritance because I solved the mystery, right?
I don't believe that is how that would work.
Sorry. I'm just having a great time right now.
But everyone, consider this. If we let Toad confess, we do get to leave.
Indeed, but I fear that the veil would not be satisfied if we did not unravel the mystery truthfully.
Okay, buddy, shut up about the fucking veil. Oh, sorry. Philip is gone. Philip's already pretty much gone. Now it's gone.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Whoa!
Hey,
What?
I'm in your mouth, and you should watch it. I the New Jersey, the land of the magic and the mystery.
Can we pause and go back a bit? What is your deal, dude?
There's no way to simulate this on Twitch, but Toad just decks Waluigi in the face with their unbroken arm.
Does the mustache fall off?
It's been attacked.
That's up to you.
Whoa!
Crucially, stage note from Jeff that this is supposed to be the weapon and not the drug, but I have been attacked. How about you put your fucking hands in the air? How about you put your fucking hands in the fucking air, unless you want to get toasted right the hell now.
Whoa, slow down, man.
Fuck.
I would like it. That's not how we usually respond when we want to issue an apology, but I'm listening.
Oh, the bait's back. Oh, okay.
What is your damage, dude? I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have punched you, but
I'm listening. I'm waiting for two words from our little mushroom hat friend here.
Sorry. What are you looking for?
Excuse me. Oftentimes the spirits of the deceased, they come in and they go. I don't understand what happened. I must depart. You must forgive the great Waluigi.
Wait, you wait 1 sec. You seem to want to unveil the veils of truth and everything. You want to tell me? I got a question for you. Why? Is the lawyer who read that shady-ass will fucking around with my grandma?
Say it again?
Why is DK, the respected lawyer, sleeping with a family servant? What's going on there?
Whoa, that's new to me.
You know that the spirits were indicating to me that DK was going to a hotel with someone after hours. Perhaps.
The spirits tell you this?
The spirits tell me many things. The spirits whisper many, many secrets.
Yeah, and how about the literal heat you're packing? What does that tell you?
Tells me that I like to be protected in case of dangerous situation.
Uh-huh.
You are a cop. Yes, legally you have to tell me.
Cop is a loaded word. Cop implies an official affiliation. I am a magician. I am the great Waluigi.
Oh my god, ACAB.
They let magicians carry now?
The magic industry is very scary. There are these magicians who are also thieves. They do stage elaborate mysteries. They come in, they say, "Now you see me." They do a crime and they leave. It is terrifying. You must
That's
be ready.
exciting. I'd love to see it one day.
You don't have to say.
It is thriller for the whole family.
You don't have to say anything to him, but maintain your First Amendment rights.
I am not affiliated
or whatever
with
it
the
is,
police.
Miranda rights. It's fine. I'm not a lawyer, but I do know that you don't talk to cops.
All right, you know what? For the last goddamn time, I am not a cop, and will you stop calling me a goddamn cop?
For Christ's sake, over here. I've been all night with this stupid ass. I've been listen. I will tolerate a lot of things. I will tolerate being called a buffoon. I will tolerate being called a little magic man. I will not tolerate being called a cop. I did not bust my ass up and down New Donk to get called a cop. Boss, I'm sorry. I do not appreciate being called a cop because, frankly, you are correct. ACAP. That is the official stance of Gamma Investigations.
Honestly, now that you've lost the cape, I'm not feeling it anymore.
You know, I understand.
So
you go lay down and look.
Okay, hey. So what is your deal then?
Hank, I am a what you say, freelance investigator.
Okay. That's all you needed to say.
I can't exactly be outing myself in public, and then I just did that, and I realized, you know what? That's a personal failing. This is something that it's in my OKRs this quarter to try to manage my anger a little bit more. So this is a good opportunity to recognize that I am owning this. I am owning we'll all just take a 5. I gotta connect with some people.
That's great. Who done it, Seamus?
Really positive of you, though. I'm really enjoying the energy, this positive energy that's coming from you right now.
I do appreciate that. That does mean a lot here personally. Listen, I'm not exactly about to lay out the case. Everything will get answered in due time. Now, can I go do my job, or am I gonna have to be here getting called a cop some more?
No, you're fine. You were the one who was grilling
Alright.
Toad, so.
Yeah, because no, you know what? We'll talk later.
All right, I'm gonna lay down, but one thing first. Fuck you, Yoshi. I look great.
Wow, well, fiery all of a sudden.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Jacqueline's game. There we go. Sweet.
Luigi.
Residents of Mushroom
Luigi.
City are shocked, saddened to learn that the beloved local entrepreneur Mario has died unexpectedly. Beloved local entrepreneur. You read that? Talk about him so nice.
Yeah.
The picture's great.
I always loved people were so nice to him, and it made me so happy because it felt like he was my better half, you know?
Yeah. I'm sorry for
It
what
makes
I
me-
said earlier.
I'm sorry too. I lost my cool, Luigi, but you're a brother to me, you know?
You don't gotta doll it up for him anymore. I know you don't like the way I do things, the way I move, the way I am. I get it. Did you know about any of that? What the Lucky 2 was talking about? That guy?
I knew about some of it. Yes. Mario could have his own, private thoughts sometimes, but I did know some of it. How about you? You didn't?
I didn't know any.
No.
He just gave me money. He took care of me. He's my big brother. He's my big brother, and he
Of
took
course.
care of me.
Luigi, I know what I said earlier. I don't think that Mario was. I don't think he hated you for taking his money. I don't think he, I've been indignant before. I've called you names. I think that when he died, he cared a lot about you. I think he loved you.
He didn't pity me? Nothing like that?
I shouldn't. I don't think he pitied you either. I think that he wanted you to have a nice way through life, and he wanted to provide that because he could.
Okay.
Now.
I've been thinking a lot over here. Did Mario ever tell you about Toadette?
What's Toadette?
Yeah, Toadette. He saw her leaving at night, sneaking away from the mansion, on the manor on her nights off.
No, I noticed that too. Yes.
Oh, I can answer that, boss. We should probably talk about some
gee.
things.
Brother, come here. Come here, brother.
Brother, my brother, my
Sit
beloved
next to me.
brother, I understand. Peach, we should have a conversation pretty quickly. It ain't going great. My brother!
Did you get punched over there?
Yeah, I got punched. I did the whole rip-off thing. Some people know some things. My brother, my
Where's
beloved
your cape go, brother?
brother.
Where's your cape? I need it for comfort.
Here, take my cape.
Thank
Take
you.
the cape. I give it to you off of my back.
Thank you for
my
the cape.
beloved
Thank you for the
brother.
cape.
Is this? Do I just keep going? What do I?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. It's you know the process.
Hey, do we trust? Can we? How do? My brother.
No.
Brother. Do we? What's the vibe?
I
on-
don't
what's the
know.
vibe on green.
I want to trust him, but I don't.
I got.
We
this,
should get.
I got.
Yes.
This, I
Okay.
got
Go
this,
ahead.
Jimmy.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm gonna. While his head's down, I'm gonna mustache up. He hasn't noticed it yet.
Where's
My
my
hat
wine?
off.
Where's my wine?
My brother.
Brother Waluigi.
In order for us to truly embrace his family, we must
open our minds to one another. Are you prepared to open your mind to your brother?
I don't know if I'm prepared for anything anymore. But
if there is something in your heart that is weighing on you, if there is something that you have done here this evening, that you have done to someone in this room, whether they be living or dead, you must bare your soul to your brother, the great Waluigi. You must bare your soul to me.
I will. I've been buying fire flower from Birdo.
E.G.
It's just, I just like to smoke. Hey, smoke weed every day, you know?
Did you, I ask you this as brother, to talk about the third brother that lays dead right now that I never got to know? Did you plant the fire flower in the tea that killed our brother?
I would never in a million years.
I understand. My brother, I believe you.
Thank you. They're all looking at me like it was me, like I...
No. It is I, your brother Waluigi, who is very much your real brother. I guess I gotta keep...
All I have in this world, Waluigi. Peach, I'm sorry, but like...
I understand that.
I fucking grab your head to do the hot rod head against head thing.
And then the mustache falls off immediately.
Brother!
Brother!
I push it away. I don't look. I turn to Peach. Toadette, going out at night. That Dr. Mario guy, he's got his face.
I can actually address the Toadette thing. Turns out that she has been stooping at the Donkey Kong.
What?
She's been leaving the manor at night on a
to sneak
days
off
too.
to sneak off to a hotel to stoop the Donkey Kong. Yes, we already talked about. Yeah.
Shoot.
Listen,
what does shoot mean?
Okay, Peach, don't kink shame. Okay, people love who they love.
What, like buy poison?
Fine.
Is that what shoot means?
No. Stoop means
Brother, I'm gonna learn your Jersey culture. I promise.
Stoop means to ride the pipe together. To lay the pipe down, so to speak.
We don't need to get so explicit.
Understood. Understood.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's that is what is happening with the Toadette. Don't worry about Toadette.
Okay.
Pure sweet Toadette, who of all I don't understand this match when not too long ago I was hosting a charity event and Donkey Kong showed up, and frankly I hate to use showed up stoned out of his mind. Is there a secret to Toadette? What is this?
Now that's juicy information. That's good information to have. That complicates things. But
yes.
Let's get this question answered. It's been a long night.
It has. I think we're almost there.
Has anyone talked to that Dr. Mario fuck?
I think the visit with the magician is probably in order. I shall prepare myself for a fruitful conversation.
Okay. I got my eye on the two of them. Two.
Keep an eye out, Luigi. I pat. You have a good heart. I believe in you.
You have the heart of a Mario, as do I.
We do.
Honestly, I'm starting to feel
There's
really
three
bad
of us.
about this, Pete.
There were three of us. Now there's two.
There were
I
three of
promise.
us. Now-
I promise you, I'm gonna make up for so many years.
I'm feeling so bad.
You and I.
Wally, you have to keep this up. He'll be heartbroken if you stop.
Have you ever?
Oh fuck.
Have you ever been to like one of the water levels where it plays the music?
That's
the fucking one.
I know my brother. I understand. I love you, Luigi, my brother.
You, Luigi. Fuck. I think we got this. 3, 2, 1. Daisy and Bowser.
Oh god, making me fucking.
Bowser.
Daisy, can I get you a drink. It may not be my bar, but amaretto sour with a dash of piranha plant liqueur. I know how you like it.
Oh, thank you. That sounds nice.
There you go. So, I've kind of bared all my secrets, and honestly, I've just been hanging around, ready, waiting for everyone else to cry it out. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to Toad. I'm sure you have. You were talking to him the night it all went down, weren't you?
I was.
What's your read on him?
Oh, I don't even know. I mean, he was going on and on and on about how much he hated working for Mario and how much he just didn't, couldn't stand it anymore. He was at his breaking point. And I just, honestly, I'm kind of glad that they got into that fight with the bouncer at your bar. Who knows?
Broke
what
his
they
arm.
could've
You
done.
sure you're glad about that?
Well,
I had to
not
give up my
that
thwomps
glad.
a whole talking to. It's gonna be a whole union thing.
Well, you know how it goes. But I think that maybe there's a possibility he could have done something, but I'm not sure. I think that maybe the fight intervened. What's your read on Luigi? He showed up last night as well.
He sure did. Honestly, start of the night, I thought maybe it was him. Look, I don't want to pull up ranking. This ain't some kind of Mario party here. There's no tears, but I always liked Luigi. He was always Mario was the business partner until he wasn't, but Luigi was always the one who was easy to talk to. We were friends. He was a good kid, but when it all turned bad, he sided with his brother. But the way he's acting tonight, he says he doesn't know, said he didn't know half of how Mario treated me, how Mario treated Latiku, how Mario treated all these people, and I don't know. I believe him. I've seen a lot of sad drunks. You've been at my bar enough. You've seen half the sad drunks I've had, maybe 2/3. You and I have made guesses about what's gotten some of them down from across the bar. I know, but
God,
I don't think he did it.
No, I mean, I think that most, if not all of us, perhaps save for Peach, I don't know, Toadette, I don't think that many of us had great fondness for Mario. I don't think that, I'm not sure anyone would want to kill him, but I do think that many people probably do have motivation. Luigi was edged out of the business, wasn't he?
Maybe you know me. I've tried to stay as far away from watching their business as I can ever since. After Odyssey, I realized I'd gone too far. I had to take a little Odyssey of my own.
Something.
Less than I'd like. You mentioned Peach.
Mm-hmm.
How about Peach? Earlier. Listen, I've never hated her. She and Mario seemed happy together, but earlier I heard her talking about Toad, didn't know his name. Turns out Toad might not be his name. I'm learning some new things about. Did you know Toad's not his name?
I did not know Toad was not his name. What is his name?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me. His grandmother wouldn't tell me. It's been a very strange evening vis-a-vis Toad's name.
Mm-hmm.
Point being, she didn't even know his fake name was Toad. She's always been the one who's been the upper crust. You know me. You've heard me talk about the good old days back when I was really on the wrong side of the tracks. I don't know if I trust her. I don't know why she would do something like this, but I just don't know if I trust her.
I mean, she does have opportunity, does she not? She has constant access to Mario, to the mansion.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Something is wrong.
Something is, listen, at the end of the day, she's high society, you're higher money, certainly than me, but you come to my bar, you've always, Daisy, I like you. I've always liked you.
Oh, I like you too, Bowser.
You know how to lead a good conversation at the end of the night when it's just you, me, and one of those shy guys in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But Peach, I don't know what her game is.
Usually tennis.
You want another one of those with the piranha plant liqueur? I might have myself one too.
Make it a double, please.
All right.
Is that a scene?
I believe that's
Yeah.
scene.
All right,
Yeah.
on deck. 3, 2, 1. Trigger the flip. All right, y'all are clear. You're muted, Jory.
Hey, Toad. I just wanted to check and see how you're doing. I haven't seen you in years, man.
Fucking rough one.
Yeah.
Fucking rough one.
Yeah. Hold on. This is totally off the record. Fully off the record. Just wanted to chat with you. How have you been holding up since college?
You know, I've been stuck in a gutter. Stuck at a fucking dead end. Goddamn
Yeah.
Mario family, at least I'm free from that. It's one fucking bright side to all this bullshit.
Yeah, you used to talk about that a lot in the one class we had. I remember my roommate, Shy Guy, he was talking about how poor his date went with Boo. They were both too shy. They just couldn't look at each other, just kept covering their faces and run away. But, you know, even though he got his degree, he's still stuck running fruit across town, still holds above his head. It's rough, but things with Mario still haven't gotten better. Well, I mean, I mean, probably better now that he's dead for you. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, except I'm probably gonna go fucking down for it or something. I didn't do shit, man.
Yeah, because I mean, things seemed bad way back then. So, like, what? Just that poor treatment's just been going on all these years? Hasn't stopped at all?
Yeah, I mean, him and Peach. Luigi less so, but still, you know, like, he could have a few drinks, but he still wouldn't, like, tell Mario to, like, knock it off when he's, like, sending me off on another bullshit errand.
Is
You
that?
know, you want to outlaw red shells? Sure, just make all the Koopas paint their shells green, they'll go green!
Is Mario where your black guy came from? Is that what's going on with your arm? Is that Mario?
Nah, I was at Boo Bill's last night. Got drinking a little bit too hard. Ran into Daisy. We had a nice little chat there. She let me blow off some steam. I'm not buying drinks for everyone. I guess I had a few too many. Don't remember too much else, but she tells me I got into a fight with one of his thumb-ups. Stopped by Doc Mario the following morning. Got a cast on my arm. Got a few painkillers, which I think if you're interacting with the Firefly or whatever, Whisper had for me in a bad way.
So do you don't know anything about what happened, do you?
Nah. I punched that Waluigi guy in the face, though. That's pretty cool. Still feel great about that.
I mean, yeah, that guy is a clown. I'll tell you that he is quite the buffoon. I don't even know what he's doing here. It seems pretty inappropriate the way he's been acting.
Yeah. Anyway, what's doing here? Like, okay, buddy, I got a question for you.
All right.
Everyone here seems to be like involved with Fireflower in some way. You know? I don't know the just the vibe I get. You think that's tied up with like the whole Mario death?
It has to be. I was going to write an expose about Mario, and a lot of the leads I was taking ended up being related to Fireflower. So many people connected: Dr. Mario, Daisy, Donkey Kong seemed in on it. It's just, it seems weird that as soon as all this comes to a head, he threatens my job, my livelihood, and then he's gone. I don't know if he's like on the cusp of something, like if something like he just got too paranoid with everything getting out and took it to the wrong person.
Was he selling?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, he controls everything else. It would not surprise me at all if he was behind all the stuff with the fire flower.
Yeah. Man, he didn't even let me in on it. Fuck that guy.
Well, I should probably let you go. I just wanted to check in on you, but I have this little secret from the boss, so he doesn't know that I'm drinking on the job. It's 11 p.m. I don't know why I'm not allowed to drink, but do you want a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Here with the door. All right. You go tell that Mario guy he's got my phone.
Sounds good.
Cutting the scene and switching in 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Waiting for
How you doing over there, Luigi? You need it here. I'm gonna. It's an old bartender trick. I'm gonna give you a little something called a glass of water. Okay. You're gonna have that with you, so you remember whose will reading we're all at tomorrow when you come out of this.
Will reading, dude. Will reading, fucking will reading, man. Oh, goddamn. I don't remember much of the night he died, you know? How sad is that? That I don't remember.
For me, it was just another night at the job. It was just a night, tending bar, stopping a fight. And now, this.
Fucking, DK, people said I was talking to you, was I?
Yeah, you stopped by Wario's campaign party for a little while. You were pretty out of it by that point. I'm not surprised that you don't completely remember.
Dude, what did I say? Did I do anything?
You didn't really say much other than just that you were very happy to party. Like you were very happy, very excited. But no, you didn't really mention too much.
Okay. I'm just checking my bases, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I should be lucky, right? How many times do you come to a funeral where you lose a brother and you gain another one, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Waluigi, my other brother, just separated at birth.
Oh.
If there's anything you can do to legally check the accuracy of that, I would suggest you hurry with Spring Heels. I don't trust.
Brotherhood knows no legal bounds.
I'll look into those claims for you, bud.
Now, Mr. Kong, if I could.
Yeah.
I just, I know this is hardly the time, but it's after talking with Lakitu about everything earlier, I have to ask. Do you remember the conversation you and I had quite some time ago now about the Marios and my involvement with them?
Yeah, about the pipes.
About the pipes. It is always keep trying to get away from them, but it's always about the pipes. I felt like I could have had a case. You know? I don't mean to. Screw it, I keep saying I don't mean to this, I don't mean to that. I'm Bowser, I'm a big, angry, loud, I'll say what I want. Was there any evidence that could have helped me sue Mario, anything like that, get some kind of recompense? You told me there wasn't at the time. Did he have you cover anything up, anything like that?
He denied everything in regards to that. He didn't provide me. I honestly, I didn't see any. If he did, he was lying to me too. but no, I couldn't find any proof of the IP theft.
You know, I'm just gonna straight up ask it. Who do you think did it? You're the one who read the thing.
Yeah. All I know is, from kind of listening to everybody here, I don't want to point any fingers because I don't have a huge idea, but
you don't
it's
want
gotta
the
be somebody
fortune?
who's. Well, I would love the early retirement, but it's got to be someone who's involved with the flower.
That really narrows it down, Hoss.
I know. But I can't really think of anybody who was angry at him.
I missed this. Mario was on the flower?
No, he wanted to ban the flower, right? Or
he was.
Could be both.
What?
Yeah.
Says what one thing out his mouth, another behind closed doors. Be a little bit par for the course, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What do you know, the two of you, about Toadette or Dr. Mario? I haven't talked to the doctor. And the Toadette, Peach doesn't think it's her, but I'm something about her, man.
Neither. Look, I know the most about people who come to my bar, and neither of them are quite the type.
She sneaks out at night. She sneaks out at night on her nights off. She leaves the manor. Why not leave the manor to get fucking poison or some shit? Or whatever this.
Toadette's a lovely lady, and absolutely would not be doing anything like that.
I thought my brother was a lovely man. Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Toadette, Mr. Kong?
We are friends.
Close friends?
Yes.
Can old people have friends?
Well, it's harder as you get older, definitely. But yes, absolutely.
Do you know what she does on those nights? Do you have
Luigi? Just she wanted to kind of keep it.
She said
quiet,
she schmort. Wait, my brother Waluigi
All right.
schmorps with you. Schmorp.
Now,
Luigi, we
lay pipe.
Yes, we were meeting each other.
It was fuck.
That's.
I knew it.
It wasn't anything nefarious.
Mm-hmm. He's drunk and I'm a bartender. We can both keep secrets in different ways. Tell us whatever you have to tell us.
Out of respect for the lady, all I will say is that we were meeting each other for dates.
Well, good for you. And she never said anything to you about wanting to get out of the employ of Mario and Peach.
No. She was very happy at the manor.
Yeah, she took care of people. I know she didn't like me none, but who does? Who else?
Luigi, she took great pride in helping and taking care of your brother and his wife.
What's the doctor guy? Do you know it? Does anyone know anything about him? I keep asking. He's the only one here I don't know.
I don't know him well. He did contact me after your brother's demise, so that to let me know that I would need to prepare the legal documents, but we haven't spoken a lot. No.
Luigi, I can't. One, he's never come into my establishment. He's always struck me as very by the book, very clean cut. Two, you say he's the only. I cannot stress to you how much you do not know Waluigi. The great, the great Waluigi.
What I don't know is why that doctor was cavorting around with my sister-in-law, you know? They've been hanging out. That's odd to me.
What have they been doing? That's the one piece of gossip that hasn't come my way.
Maybe also schmorping?
Oh.
Is that the word?
Oh.
I don't know. They're also sneaking out with the Toadette. I just don't. Everyone else here I know. Or his family. He's not. Sore thumb. Sore thumbs get stuck indoors.
Luigi, I'm gonna refill that water from you. Oh, you haven't drank it yet.
No,
Here,
I'm
gonna.
Is this? Do you have this?
No. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna fill that up with more wine. It's gonna look a little different. It's gonna look a little more clear and like
wine.
not like wine, but it's white wine. It's a new kind of white wine we've been working on down at my castle. We'll let me just get that for you.
Thank you.
I think that's scene, yeah. Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we're moving to this one in 3, 2, 1. Hold on. All right, we are good. Yeah, we good.
Mr. Donkey Kong, the great Waluigi has been wanting to speak to you all night.
Hello.
Thank you for running an amazing service. I've come all the way from the far land of Jersey, and it is such a pleasure to see you fly your trade so magnificently.
I'm doing what I've been contracted to do, just trying to help the deceased and their family.
Of course. And Daisy, Dr. Mario, it is a pleasure to meet you both. I am, of course, the great Waluigi.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Great
course.
Waluigi.
Thank you for
the lost brother, yes?
Yes, for separated at birth. A truly tragic story.
Delightful.
Mr. Donkey Kong, may I ask you a few questions? Trying to gather my place in this most elaborate web of stories that are being unfolded today.
Yeah.
You forgive Waluigi, I'm a bit of a gossip. You and the Toadette, you are an item of sorts, yes?
Yes, you could say that.
No judgment. Love is love. It is truly the most wonderful magic of all. Now,
absolutely.
Theoretical question: if there were another person, yes, if there just this muse on the nature of the magic we call love for a moment. If there was someone else, if Toadette was with another person, how would you react to such a thing?
Are you trying to imply that? I'll go along with this.
Indulge
this theoretical. Yes.
Theoretical.
I would be hurt.
You would be hurt. You would be consumed by it. Yes.
I would consume a great many banana daiquiris, but yes, I would be hurt. I would be sad.
Are you trying to imply that Toadette was fucking Mario?
Oh, no, never. Toadette is a loyal employee and nothing more. I am merely musing on the nature of love and what might happen if someone were to witness the love of their life with someone that they felt was less deserving. The mind that wanders, it is the nature of the traveling stage music, the magician. You understand.
I don't appreciate this line of questioning.
I understand.
Sir.
Then, like a playing card, consider it disappeared.
But, on to questioning. I don't remember sending one of these letters to any addresses in New Jersey.
Well, a letter arrived at my doorstep. If it must have been sent, you do so much. I mean, you have your work with you had your work with a Mr. Mario. You have your work with a Mr. Wario. You are a busy man. Surely one letter going off to a faraway place could easily slip by.
I suppose so. I could go pull up the list of people that he wanted these sent to, but did it have a forwarding address on the envelope or anything like that? Why are you here, Mr. Waluigi? He never spoke of you to me.
He never spoke of his long lost brother? Tragic.
No.
Many mysteries, many mysteries. A quick question though. Actually, while on the topic of mysteries, I see things, as a magician does. The business of a magician, it is complicated. Yes, if one were to run my practice, a magician has a practice, much like, say, a doctor. Doctor, you have a practice, yes?
Yes, I do.
If I were to run a practice of many of the clients who pursue my magic, surely that would take up all of my time, yes?
It would take up a large portion of time, yes.
And yet, the spirits, they tell me that your practice, Doctor, is only operating on a partial schedule.
It is because I have employees to help bear the burden with that schedule.
Official employees on the books or employees off hours?
I'm sorry, what?
Huh. It's an interesting question.
Can we go back to the fact that you're no longer the fakest Italian in the
I
world?
have no idea what you are referring to. I am the great Waluigi.
Oh, are you? You seem to be
All right, none of my
poking your
business, I
nose.
suppose.
Yeah, you're poking your nose into some serious business, Mr. the Great Waluigi.
Merely wondering, merely asking the questions.
Asking the question just out of sheer curiosity. You're wondering who is on my books, huh?
Would help unravel the mystery before us.
The mystery before us, as in why the long-lost brother of the great Mario suddenly appears and is asking so many questions of everyone. You seem to be so involved with everyone and getting to the bottom of this mystery. What if some were to say that they might think you're at the bottom of that mystery, Mr. Waluigi? Well, the great Waluigi, I apologize.
Please get my title correct.
I'm so sorry.
We'll see about forgiveness. It is a magic that must be pulled from the clouds.
Of course, it's something that is earned, similar to respect.
Of course,
As
of course.
Asking about one's business is something that is a private matter that is earned. How did you know that I have help at my office, by the way, that I'm only running partial some of the time?
The veil between worlds, it is thin, and when someone does a poor job of hiding a secret, the veil really veils things. Such as perhaps if one were to be lusting after another woman and eyeing her husband, feeling a sense of jealousy, the veil may reveal that as well. Who could say?
And who might that be?
Could be anyone. Could be Donkey Kong about the Toadette.
Could be. Could be. Could be a lot of people.
Could be.
Yeah. It's fascinating. Strange how the veil works.
It is a truly... I wish I understood it myself.
I think I understand it all too well.
I'd like to get back to you, Great Waluigi. Where were you last night? Has anyone asked you that?
Taking a long train ride to visit my brother, who I had met only late in life.
When did you meet him?
Well, never. I was on my way over to meet him, and then I got this terrible news. I got a letter. My magician's assistant. All magicians have assistants. We all know this.
Who's your assistant?
Fuck, I don't know any other Wario. Somebody give me
Is
Mario.
this your assistant here?
Perhaps.
Now, I just have to wonder, what caused you to all of the sudden come on a train all the way from wherever the hell New Jersey is?
A faraway land, I assure you.
Yes, to visit your brother who you never met on the same night that he is murdered.
Suspicious, I'd say.
Fair. A fair question. A valid question.
And why hide behind the act? That's what I want to know.
Y'all revealed a lot more to me when I was hiding behind the act than you would have had you known who I was for real.
Some of us. Some of us. So what is it you're after?
I am after the truth. That part is not an illusion. And I think I have a pretty good handle on what it is.
Here to share with the class?
Sure, why not?
And is that our cut to the large scene?
I think so.
All right. Chat, give me I see an ad coming up in about 40 seconds. We're gonna let that hit and then we're gonna cut to the end. So give us one quick second as I prepare that group scene. Bada bing. I've cut to be right back real quick.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for taking a seat here in front of us.
Where'd your accent go?
I think
don't fucking yell at my brother.
Thank you.
Everyone,
Thank you.
please.
I think we're a little bit past the time for acts. I think it's more time for question and answer. To your question, it comes and goes. If it's funny, I'll bring it back.
Fascinating.
Just get it over with.
So, we've got a question to solve here tonight. Who are the big
I
guy?
think I know the question.
Toadette?
Here's the question. Whatever happened to respectability? Is there even any one of you besides my precious Peach who isn't using these terrible substances? The more
me.
I see all you tonight, the more I see something in common, the more I smell something a little sulfury amongst so many of you.
Yeah,
Yoshi.
Wario campaign's officially against the use of Fire Flower, just FYI.
What?
My patrons do is up to them, but I'm a respectable business owner. I do not partake.
We
Well,
talked
not a
about
user.
this. I have glaucoma.
I do take mushrooms.
Dr. Mario, how could you? I saw the stash of fire flower in your bag the last time you were at the manor. You're a doctor! That's supposed to be the most respectable thing you can be next to a lawyer.
Babes, it's totally above board.
And Donkey Kong, my dear, my sweet, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, no one knows what's going on between us.
They're
Nothing to
fucking.
worry about. But
We all know what's going on
love-
between you.
Donkey Kong, I love what we have had. You're just not the same these days. Don't you see what is happening to you all? Is it just me?
Somebody give her some fire flower. She needs to calm down.
Don't do that.
Take a breath, Toadette. You're fine.
Erdo, do you have any extra?
Oh yeah, 1 sec.
Oh, hit me. Oh, selfie. Hey. Hi.
Yeah, sorry. Who needs what?
Look, can we
Baby,
figure out who
pharmacy.
killed
I'm a walk-in
Yeah,
pharmacy.
Mario and
I know what
Gary
you
here?
need.
That magician brought us here for something.
Yeah.
Bad place tonight.
The magician brought us. My brother, the magician. Take it away, Magic Bro.
Thank you, brother. So, real quick, we're all being honest here. We're all being open about some things. Can everybody just raise your hand if you're wrapped up in the Fireflower business?
Oh, for sure.
Is customer business?
Yes, customer, buyer, whatever.
Does creator count?
Yes,
I would-
Doctor. Creator counts.
I would fucking say so.
Like,
Well, then I might know who is. So
The-
I guess that
It's-
counts.
It's an emerging field, and I'm proud to be a woman in STEM.
Sir, I'm a big
I
fan of you.
also am Sparkicus.
Luigi, Mr. Kong, I take back what I said about the doctor earlier.
So, somebody put the big man down. Somebody had reason to do it. Somebody had access to do it. Maybe not themselves, but certainly had the ability to get in. What we know is this. Toadette serves the big man a cup of tea. Big man locks the door. Big man goes down. Whole bunch of us get rounded up and put into a room. Door's locked. Nobody comes in. Nobody comes out.
So he could still be alive in there.
Not as much.
You are so suspicious.
What that tells us, he's unfortunately dead. I'm so sorry to have to be the one to break this to you. It's been a long night. It's only gonna get worse.
I investigated the
tells
body
us-
myself. He's dead.
What that tells us is this.
Wait, I have a
Somebody. Question.
Wait, you're telling me you are Mario pretending to be someone else who's come back to solve your own murder, but you weren't actually murdered, and this was just to get back at someone else?
What?
Where did you get any of that? I don't.
That's why I decked you in the face!
Toad, you've been watching a different story.
I thought you just didn't like me because of the gun thing.
You have a gun?
I
You have a gun?
Yeah, it's the gun. It's a flat. I got the flat. I got a toast. I got a heater
He
up
really
in here.
likes
Can I
to
see
take
that?
this thing out. It's a little.
Don't let him see that.
No. It's for protection. Apparently, some of y'all be throwing punches. I don't know what's going on there, but what that tells us is that somebody tampered with that tea between the last time that Toadette served it and this time that Toadette served it.
Don't cut Toadette out of it.
I'm not cutting Toadette out of it. I'm just saying that
Cut me?
If you don't,
Toadette, please.
we're looking for somebody who has access to the tea, access to the castle. Somebody that could have come and gone. The only people that would have seen him would have been, I'd say Peach, but you were busy doing other things, or Toadette, or you're the one that did it. Sorry, boss. I hate to admit that, but you're not off the table just yet. Somebody came in with access that Toadette wouldn't have noticed. Somebody coming and going. Somebody messed with the tea, dropped it off. Somebody put some poison in there, but that gives us the how. It does not give us the why. There's some secrets that need to be aired out here today, right? We're all in agreement that there's been some stuff that's come to light.
no.
Peach, boss, you been up in this dock?
What?
I certainly have.
What?
I have an affection. I certainly have an affection for the good doctor.
You do?
But a slight of a purely physical aesthetic affection. However, we are strictly friends.
Good to know. Good to know. So, Doc.
Yeah.
Love of your life. Said love of your life. Looks at you.
Yeah.
Looks at you. The fire in her eyes.
Yeah.
Goes off, marries another man. Pisses you off, right?
A little bit. Well, I wouldn't say.
Gets you
I
heated.
wouldn't say it pisses me off. I would say that I wished it were me. That
You
is
wished it were
not
you.
the same as it
H
makes
up inside.
me angry. No, it makes me up. I wish it were me.
You wish it were you. You wish that you were the one with all the accolades, that you were the one running against Wario in the election, that you're the doctor. You're the big important medical man.
I am Dr. Mario, and no one cares. I'm another Mario. Nobody gives a shit about Dr. Mario. I'm the only one with official credentials here. Nobody gives a shit.
And the person that gets all your accolades is the plumber. Is the plumber that's in your face. Exactly. So you get mad. But luckily, you've got a lucrative side business. You are running half of this town. You saw how many hands raised up, right? You've got Birdo running Fireflower left, right, and center.
Maybe.
Again, he does not have me doing anything. Just point of clarification.
Birdo is an entrepreneur and very powerful in her own right.
Thanks, babe.
You're getting up inside. You're chewed up inside. You're watching this person steal what is supposed to be yours. Except that Mario's got a little weakness. We can all admit that, right? Mario, he's trying to ban this thing. Wario, you're fine. Mario, he's got a weakness. He's trying to ban this thing because he's got a taste for it on the sly. Which means that you've got an in. You've got people, you've got distributors, independent contractors, entrepreneurs, and you just happen to know somebody with a certain connection with the ability to get that material in, drop it into the tea, drop it off. Am I right? Where am I? Give me a vibe check.
I just didn't like Mario. I don't know nothing about any killings, any poisonings. I was there. I was hanging with Peach. I did not kill Mario.
But you gave the fire flower to the person that did it.
I simply create fire flower and encourage its distribution because I am a doctor.
Fair. You distribute, you create.
I'm a business individual.
We're all business. We're all professionals here. You create, Birdo distributes, and the person that Birdo distributed to is somebody with the ability to walk into the castle, walk right under Dear Toadette's nose, drop something into the tea, and walk out. Am I wrong?
That would be correct, and therefore it was not me who did the poisonings, or my best employee.
So the question on the table is, who among us has enough access to the castle to trust a Toadette, not a notable alibi, or rather, an alibi, a flimsy one, goes out, starts a fight, gets a convenient, very visible injury, somebody with access to the castle, somebody. Please?
I think it was Toadette.
I got fucked up last night. Look, I've been very aggressive today, and I'm sorry. Bruno gave me some bad shit, and to get mixed with some of the hangover cures I tried. Here, got sober. Okay.
What made you want to get fucked up last night?
Because do you know how hard Mario ran me? You know how much shit he had me doing?
Well, I saw the Olympic Games.
I know! I had to organize those Olympic Games. I had to commentate them too! He makes me do this voice and I can't even stop doing this voice unless I'm really high!
Got you right. So
I'm gonna not be able to talk in a few years.
I'll say I'm surprised you've been able to keep it up so well when you've been getting fucked up.
So Mario treats you like trash. Gets you angry. Gets you disrespected. Nobody here even knows your name. Nobody even here keeps an eye on you. You come and go. Last night you seemed stressed out.
Last night I was blowing off steam. He was out of town. I got to take some time off. I went down to Bull and Bill's, hang out with my buddy Bowser, chat with my buddy Daisy. Ran into Luigi there, bought drinks for everybody. Got into a bar fight. Stumbled over to Dr. Mario's
did come home. It was very, very full last night. They did come home in between those things, you know.
That's when you would poison the tea,
did?
I think.
Yeah.
Look,
I have to agree.
Toad, you might not remember it, baby. I'm sorry. You had a rough
I
night.
watched Toad leave that bar.
Shouldn't get mad
Toad
at
was
me.
in no state.
Hey,
No state to do anything.
here's the
like
deal.
that.
It looks like we're all going around in circles, talking about what we think the facts of the case are. What do you say? I make my first decree as unofficial mayor. We all go around.
Did the election happen last night? Did I miss it?
We guess who we think killed Mario. And whoever gets the most votes, we just kick off into Blue Bay.
Before we do,
Call it a day.
I was gonna go further and
First
say
time I
we
agree
shoot
with
the
something you
motherfucker,
said.
but you know what?
We
I'll
shoot
leave it to
them?
the mayor.
before we do, Detective, could I just make a small point? Something you said has sort of jostled with me.
Please.
You said it was someone that you think it's someone who is involved with Fireflower, specifically who was sold Fireflower, right?
Correct.
And who would have not raised suspicion with Toadette?
Correct.
My best client is Donkey Kong.
The monkey!
I see.
Yes, for the record, I never sold Firefly. I've tried it like 3 or 4 times.
I see.
And I'm probably not trying it again after today.
Birdo, I would like to formally apologize. I feel like I've been riding you pretty hard today, and I would like to, as in my professional capacity as a private investigator, formally apologize, because that is very good information to have. Now, following the mayor's decree, we're gonna go in a circle. We're gonna say who we say did it, and then we're gonna go from there. Capiche?
Okay, I just have a question about that. Mario's will said that whoever figures it out would get, his large fortune. Who gets that if we are executing by committee?
Whoever gets it right.
There you go. We'll split it a couple
Okay,
ways.
but we'll split it?
We split
I
the
don't
pot.
actually care. I have so much money. I'm just in this for the love of the game.
Honestly, I've already gotten paid, so I'm fine skipping it. So I don't need any part of the sum.
And honestly,
Who's
Peach,
that
you
you?
have plenty of money without it.
Can we not circle like vultures around my brother's fortune and please get him justice?
We're here for a
So
reading.
true,
That's the point of
bestie.
being here.
Luigi, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is what he wanted.
All right, let's make our guesses.
I originally thought Toadette, but now I'm thinking about the man. I'm thinking about the monkey.
I gotta agree.
I'm looking to my left, which is Daisy.
I have been torn for most of the night. I also have to go with DK. I'm very sorry, DK.
Look, I don't know who did it. I think it's someone around the family. I just like watching them squirm, so I'm gonna say it's the little toe kid.
I would like to
Lost my vote.
Toad, for what it's worth, you had. Like I said, he was in no condition that night. Listen, I don't know all the details of the how. I was running my bar, the same thing I've been doing since, well, for a long time since me and Mario last spoke, but if we're talking about access, and frankly, about who asked a question who would have plenty of finances, whether or not they get this fortune, I'm looking at Peach. I'm sorry, you're too close to it.
That's not fair.
We'll see. We'll see about fair, won't we?
I've defended you to my husband before.
Yoshi, what about you?
Oh, sorry. Who's the one with the voice? Toes or something?
All right. Daisy, what about you?
No, you mean Peach.
I already said.
Oh, you
I
already-
think that it's Donkey Kong.
Didn't?
All right, then Toadette.
Brother, you gotta get that right. Well, wait, what about Peach?
Peach, you're right, Peach.
Brother!
I hate this game we're playing. I at the end of the day, Donkey Kong. I don't want to believe it can be. Frankly, I've already lost all the respect I can for him. At this point, I simply want it to be him so we can rid of this horrible curse.
Let's see. Next, we're gonna go to Riley. Who's next?
The bird. Birdo.
Birdo.
Hi. Yeah, I didn't think it at all till the last 5 minutes, but Donkey Kong does fit the bill. Also, like, a couple other people who are really close to it, like, don't get the money. As his lawyer, wouldn't he know all of this and be able to organize it more so that, like, Luigi and Peach didn't get the money?
Wait, have you considered getting into the private investigating business? Because it's worth noting they are both cut out of the contract.
I just thought people were lying about that. Is that?
Well, I mean, we all know that whoever solves this gets the inheritance. So,
I guess
like,
that's
everyone
right.
knows that they're cut out unless they solve it.
I guess
So,
that's right.
Well, no. Well, that's what I'm saying. They were cut out of this will long before this whole murder thing happened. They were both marked as not. They were both marked as getting nothing out of this will, which means that money had to go somewhere. And as his closest business confidant, that kind of falls back to the lawyer.
I mean, he's also the executor of as well. Anyway, I think it's Donkey Kong, and also I'm very smart.
That's a thing small people say. I've heard it.
All right. Well, how many mysteries have you solved today, Luigi?
No, I was being serious. That's a thing that small people say. I've heard it.
Donkey Kong.
There have been a lot of accusations. I would like to throw it out there that I was at Wario's campaign party last night, and also, if I wanted people to, why would I invite you all here if I did it? To me, I think that it is clear that it is the doctor.
I
think you had the
Toad, what do you got?
Alright, so we kind of half passed out for the last hour or so. I've had like some conspiracy book dreams, and I think I've got it. I'm sorry, but I think it's gotta be my friend Daisy. She's the one person in the fire flower business who's in serious debt. If the plans has written up to ban fire flower like Mario wanted, who gets the most fucked? That's her.
Daisy, is that true?
Is what true?
Listen, if you need...
Which part? Toad made 7 accusations.
The debt, I guess. Listen, if you need money, you're good for it. I don't want to tell you I can help you out when you're being accused of a lot worse than being in a little debt over some fire flower.
No, it's fine. I mean, I have everything under control. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay. Bowsy, you already voted?
Who
Lack-
is Bowser's
Lackey-
vote for?
Bowser, who you voting for?
Peach. I said it before. I'm sorry, princess. The glitz and glamour only get so far here.
Lackey 2.
See, I've been looking into this Fireflower business for a while, and something doesn't seem right with me. So much of the city is involved with this, and I'm inclined to think that Mario just he's a little too involved on his own supply. He kept asking for more and more from the doctor, and the doctor is of course going to oblige for him, and just too much got put into the tea, and despite claiming that there's no ill side effects from this epidemic drug, I think it was just too much for him. I think while it could be argued in a court of law, this was not murder. It is a heinous medical malpractice the way he's been prescribing this, and I'd have to say it was his fault.
Doc.
It's
Wait,
so
sorry,
easy to.
sorry, really quick. Can I just like an out of
Please.
character thing? It wasn't Fireflower that killed him, though, was it? I thought it was like
No.
a poison.
It was a poison mushroom.
Poison
Yeah.
mushroom extract. And that's why, it's exactly why I don't appreciate the wild accusations and pseudoscience that Locky 2 is publishing in their paper about the dangers of Firefly. I just want to say completely that it completely discredits you as a journalist, but I will say it was Toadette. Toadette. I was there. I was at the house. I was speaking with Peach. We were having a great time. All of a sudden, I heard a cry. Mario dead. Toadette, the only other person in the house. Sorry, Toadette. Can't trust you. The writing's just on the wall. Crocodile tears.
Changing my vote.
I think she's a mushroom.
Changing my vote. I'm sticking with the
Fair.
Doc.
Toadette, you're the last vote.
Toadette, final vote.
So, I can see there have been a lot of accusations around, and my poor sweet PK, my poor sweet Peach.
Your poor sweet
I don't want to
Luigi.
think. I don't want to think any of you would have done such a thing, which is why I didn't think I did it, but I am going to accuse myself
What?
of doing it because I made the tea and I must have put something wrong in the tea in my old age or my old mushroomness or I don't know, but if it stops DK or Peach or any of you, I think it's Toadette who must have done.
Are you covering for someone, honey?
Give me the gun.
All right, she didn't do it. She didn't do it.
My dear.
Brother.
This is hard to watch. Can somebody go and hug her or something?
Brother, I'm ready for the Fireflower.
Exactly.
Yeah,
what
Will gets up
Come
and just kind of walks her out of the room slowly.
Can we get her an EGOT? She's amazing.
Yeah, especially for a murderer.
And so with that, we've all placed our guesses. It's time to figure out if we were right.
How?
Do you want the word of God?
Yes.
Oh.
Are you there, God? It's me, Luigi.
Luigi.
What was the consensus, by the way?
Yeah,
Who
well,
got the most votes?
yeah.
Who got the most
What was
votes?
the tally?
I think DK got the most.
votes, right?
It's gotta be.
Well, you have condemned an innocent man.
The blooper bay with
Innocent monkey, please.
An innocent monkey, yeah.
So we drag him out and shoot him with the Fireflower Paradise Killer style.
Oh no!
Oh
Okay,
man.
quick question. Quick vibes check. Knowing that, who do we think it is?
I still think it's you, Toadette.
Daisy.
I still think it's Peach.
Daisy.
I thought it was maybe that Toadette was covering for Toad, but I don't know.
I think Toadette was covering for Peach.
I think it's one of the Toads.
Yup.
Or Luigi.
I love my brother.
I think I've come to
I
Team
voted for
Toadette.
myself. I think it's
Waluigi.
I think it's Wario. But we'll see. Or do I?
God?
Do you?
Are you
do
there,
guys
God?
wanna
God,
know,
God,
or should I
God.
leave you in
It's
Someone-
me, Berto.
forever?
I think we're at
Someone
3
has the
hours.
dramatic
I think
monologue,
we need to
right?
know
Please.
and we can have the good ending.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Or we can have
I
a
should
villain
tell you
monologue
all.
of how they
What?
got away with it.
Hold on.
it was me.
Motherfucker.
Toad was completely
Whoa.
correct.
Yes!
Whoa!
Wow.
Yeah, Toad nailed it in the final moment.
God damn.
Oh, I trusted you.
I was definitely
must
like,
say-
cheating by using some conversations I was not there
Wonderful
for.
job,
Still.
everyone. So, I bet you want to know how I did it.
Yes.
That fateful night, I was at Bullet Bill's. A trash hole, sorry, Bowser, but it was a convenient alibi. It was easy enough to engineer a distraction. All I had to do was slip Toad a little liquid encouragement and get them to snap. The ballroom brawl that ensued gave me the cover to slip away undetected. And while that fight was going on, this princess was in another castle. Mario and Peach's manor, to be exact. But how did I get to the other side of town so quickly? The answer is right under your noses, and my cat is actually mousing away from my monologue, buddy. There we
Right
go.
in our mouths? Right under
So-
our noses.
No. Did you ever wonder how Mario Brothers' plumbing warp speed guarantee is even possible? Beneath this city is an interconnected network of pipes, a series of tunnels leading right into each and every bathroom in this godforsaken city. A huge breach of privacy. And zoning regulations. But we all know by now that Mario considered himself beyond reproach. I took a tunnel straight from Bullet Bill's to the bathroom in Mario's ensuite. I slipped the poison into his drink and left the way I came. Mario would enter, lock himself in, and drink the poison. But why go through all of this trouble? Well, Toad was right. Mario was planning to run for mayor, and it was all but guaranteed that he would win. And what was number one item on his agenda? Outlawing Fire Flower. I couldn't have my only source of income stripped away from me. I mean, Moo isn't at all what it was supposed to be. So, I did what I had to do. You might hate me now, but you'll all thank me sooner or later for exposing the truth. This city is a rotting corpse. Its founding dynasty is slowly decaying, and everyone who lives here is just a fungus. Mushroom people sprouting on top of it.
Is it just me?
You'll
or is that
see.
not racist?
That felt racially charged, yeah.
Very.
Listen, it's not intended to. It's a metaphor. I'm sorry.
I
I don't mean to offend, but
I
it
do-
is also true.
I do appreciate
lot
the
of my best
gaslight
friends are
gatekeep
Toads.
girl boss energy, though. Like, you really were the triple threat here.
You do not have to hand it to her. She killed my brother. Other brother, take her away.
Yeah, all right.
Daisy, you have a lot of coins on my tab, and those are coming due.
Oh yeah, that's fine because I voted for DK, who we all agreed did it. So I get at least 1/4 of the fortune.
But Toad's the only one who got it right.
Technically, Toad gets the whole fortune. Toad,
Toad
Toad
gets the fortune.
It's all yours.
Toad,
My little
my friend.
Luigi wins by doing nothing.
That's fantastic. That's wonderful. I love it. I think I need to move.
I think you are getting. I think we decided martial justice was the way we were handling it.
That does seem to be the ending. Look,
You'll have to catch me
Or-
first.
oh,
Shit, I think we
Mushroom
executed
justice.
a gorilla, and then because the gorilla got executed, there's an island with a mountain that is shaped exactly like his head that's just free for Daisy to move to.
yeah.
That's what happened to Harambe.
Thank you all for joining this evening.
Oh my god.
Thank you, everyone, for putting it together. Thank you to all the players. Thank you to Martin for backstage coordinating. And thank you, chat, for watching. This has been a fucking pleasure and was only possible because we raised money at the fucking Moon Carnival. So thank you for that.
This was awesome.
Friends, this was a
Thank you for the creator of this script for
Yes.
being in the
This
chat
was
and
awesome.
watching.
Yes,
us.
yes,
Yes, if you're still in the
Holy
chat,
shit.
fucking thank you.
I hope it lived up to what you imagined.
Yeah. And then what you imagined was everyone gets it wrong except for one drunk little mushroom freak. Oh, and with that, everybody, I bid you adieu. And, moonshotpods.com, baby, if this is your first thing you've seen of ours.
Moonshotpods.com. We got it all.
Ta-ta for now, and we'll see you next time.
Hmm.